I can't start I can't start the new year the same way as every other show that I ever start, complaining. Happy New Year, everybody. Limo Talk. It's me, Grazade. We're going into
the complainer.
The complainer. We're going into our 13th year. Our third year, really two, in April will be at Strong Island TV. But the lineup that has followed us since we've come, and Teresa Farrell brought us here, I'm very proud of what we got going on here. We're on a Sunday night, and we're kicking ass, and everybody else is doing good during the week. So, you know what? Hats off to Bobby Lacerra at StrongIslandTV.com. Inns 41 is not here as of right now. We haven't spoken for 2.5 weeks, but I did wish him a Merry Christmas.
Thinking is part of the issue.
Yes, we're thinking that is part of the issue.
Yes,
and Richie has witnessed that support op extraordinaire Richard Zarelli. It's going into
Happy New Year, everybody.
7th year, correct?
I think it is the 7th year.
It's the 7th year of board op extraordinaire Richard Zarelli.
You know what that means?
You haven't got paid a dime.
No. And I'm getting a 7-year itch.
And you know what? And so am I. And that's where this leads to. When I walked in before and basically told Althea and Danny, energetic, that we're the, everybody follows us on Sunday nights. And Danny's like, you got that shit right. I'm like, all right, good. And what did you say about me?
I said humility is his best quality.
When
you speak to Graz, you got to appreciate the humble nature that he is. He's always kind of thinking of others and not himself. Never really a boaster or anything like that. He's a very humble guy. It's one of your better qualities.
Dude, I'm tired of the bullshit. We're here 3 years. We followed Teresa Farrell, who I guess in the new year, I know tonight she's got Murder in the Mob. She's in, I think she's in Patchogue. So kudos to Teresa.
Murder and the Mob.
Yeah, Murder and the Mob. Whatever her show is, I'll check it out in a second. Well, I want,
you want to be accurate.
I want to be accurate, and I know she's doing her show tonight. And kudos to Teresa. Tomorrow night, 8:00, tea time with Teresa. She'll probably have squeegee. But she's not here. Bobby, I don't know. Bobby could walk in at any time. I miss him. We'll try to give him a phone call. He might be working. Is there any local games tonight?
The Rangers are on the road.
Islanders home?
Islanders are not home. They just played in Vegas last night.
So then he's...
unless the Knicks are home or somebody and he's working MSG.
We'll call him on the air in a little bit. All right?
Absolutely. Happy New Year, Bobby, wherever you are.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Hopefully you're doing okay.
Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, let me share the show, so everybody can hear me actually grovel to you guys and tell you how much that we love you, because 2023 was a good year for us. We had fun. We grew.
Had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we did have a lot of fun. This guy's running a good show over here. I'll give him credit. He's trying, and you know what? In this atmosphere of political bullshit and everything that's going on with everything that's costing you double than it cost you a year ago.
Yeah.
I got to give the guy credit. He's pulling money, areas out of spots that look at what he built. He just built this beautiful studio over here.
Yeah.
He had a party here last night with the
it's very nice over there.
The craziness of Steve Mariello, the cop guy.
Mm-hmm.
He had a party here last night, a successful party, and he's on Wednesday nights. You got the one that kicked us out of here on Wednesday nights, Asha. She's successful. She's having a pajama party this Saturday here.
Oh, nice.
So good luck to everybody.
You know what was nice about this? He was able to make that whole studio there, and I like the fact that Bobby, I love hanging the guitars on the wall.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I
I pulled them out, folks. Ladies and gentlemen,
we pulled Bobby Lacerra out of retirement on our last show during the Christmas holiday, and
now the whole year he can't say
he's retired.
Right, he's retired
because he made this episode 1 of year 3.
Yep.
Where technically it's really episode
season 3.
Where really it should be episode 36, season 2, until he turned 2 years old. But I want to make it easier for Bobby Lacerra. So
it's easier to remember it by the calendar year.
Yes.
Honestly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So again, thank you to everybody. All right, we'll go down the line. Hopefully you guys get to hear this. Kathy Davies got a new shirt, so she's happy over there. And thank you, Kathy, for everything you did for the show. Mickey Delaney, I still haven't gotten him a shirt, but I just got it today, Mickey Delaney.
Oh,
So your shirts are here. Pat Walsh. I haven't seen Pat Walsh in a while. All of a sudden, he got a chick, and
I'm unaware I'm unaware of the check that he's gotten, but I do miss Pat Walsh. Yes,
I miss Pat. All of a sudden,
you never know. He might just pop in.
Yep. Pat got a shirt.
Jimmy Laughlin said he was just going to pop in one night as well.
But Mike Bott said the same thing.
Mike Bott.
Mike Bott. So, all right. So, Greg DiFilippo, we love you. And another year of DiFilippo, which is with DiFilippo now. I think it's going to be DiFilippo since the first year when he hated us at Gov's Radio and then learned to love us because we're devious and we became best friends. So that's got to be late 2016, 2017. So DiFilippo's going on what? 2017 to now? DiFilippo's going on his 7th or 8th year.
Wow.
No, 7th year over in Limo Talk. Come on.
That's a lot of time.
That's a lot of time. Mikey LaJerfo's getting a shirt. Chris Smith, she's the one I got to order a shirt.
Oh, you got Mikey LaJerfo a shirt?
Yes, I did. I got a little Mikey LaJerfo shirt. Joan Croupier.
He had quite an interview today. He was interviewing a Notre Dame player, I believe, Notre Dame football player.
So you're telling me
on the podcast,
10-year-old Mikey LaJerfo, just got done with the Angels catcher.
Yeah.
And now he's got what was that?
Hoppy.
Oh, Hoppy.
Yep.
And before that he had Doc Gooden.
He had Doc Gooden.
Doc Gooden.
Yep. That he went to his appearance over at the Farmingdale Meat Market. That's how he met Doc.
Okay.
Told him he had a podcast, and Doc gave him his cell phone number. Said, "Call me anytime."
And now who does he have today?
He had I don't know who the player
linebacker.
Was. I don't know who probably he's doing the interview for the Michigan-Washington national championship tomorrow night.
I sent Luke. Yeah,
I think he's doing the pregame, folks. Little Michael LaJerfo,
Blitz Sports.
Little 12-year-old Michael LaJerfo, Blitz Sports.
Yes.
Catch his podcast. It's awesome. MJL 24 Productions.
Yes.
And you could pretty much find it anywhere, I think.
Well, listen, because he's listening now, and he really doesn't listen that often. Brian May from BAC Systems, Heatings and Cooling Systems in Farmingdale. His wife is Shelby May. You know who Shelby May is? Have you ever heard of her?
I have heard the name. Yes.
Okay. Shelby's coming on in the next couple of weeks. We've kicked out the old psychic medium.
Okay.
And we've no names mentioned. But
if you're a loyal listener, you know who he's talking about.
Yes. And I'm bringing in Shelby May to be our new psychic medium and to handle Inz's, lack of believing in anything that has to do with it.
So you're going to try and convince Inz with somebody else.
I think that Shelby probably has a different way than the other people that were convincing him last time.
Okay.
So I'm putting my money on Shelby getting Inz to kind of believe in some way or form.
How much money are we talking about?
Well, I still owe you guys dinner and I'm ready. So she seems to be out. So I invited Lacera to take her place.
We seem to be getting less people coming on the show.
Nobody wants to have to. Everybody's leaving us. Inz isn't showing up. Teresa's no longer here.
Right.
Do we have our listeners? Can you comment on Facebook? I'm on here right now. DiFilippo's watching. Leanna quit. Hey, Leanna. So what size are you, Leanna? Because I got a medium here that would look nice on you. Mickey, I got your shirt. You got to send me your address. All right. So
I'm glad you, by the way, I'm glad you poured yourself a glass for the new year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks to Lou Gatto. Thanks to
hopefully somebody out there.
Ann Rothney. Of course, Ann Rothney. We love Ann Rothney. Taz, the resident artist. Greg DiFilippo. Bruno Capolo. Joan Croupier. Chris Smith, I got your shirt. I'll get them all out, guys. If you can share the show, it's same crap you heard last year. Share the show and give us a like.
There you go.
How was your Christmas?
Christmas was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whose phone is that?
Oh, that's my friend
Horowitz.
My friend Mr. Horowitz.
Put Horowitz on the phone.
You can't put him on the air, can you?
Yeah, you can.
No.
Yeah, put him on speaker.
He hasn't been feeling good.
I don't care. Put him on speaker. Hello.
Hey, you're live on the air on the podcast.
Oh, call me later then.
You all right?
You all right?
You all right?
No, I want an update. I'm picking you up live on the air because I haven't talked to my buddy. I want to make sure you're okay.
We'll talk later, dude.
He sounds terrible.
I know.
That's it.
Oh, my buddy.
He sounds
all right, I'll
terrible.
talk to you later.
Bye, Chris.
Bye.
And he hung up right away.
Yeah.
Not happy.
He's not feeling good.
No.
My buddy is not feeling good.
Chris Horowitz.
I know.
Doesn't he have a big
Feel
meeting?
bad.
He has a big meeting tomorrow night, does he?
We do. We do have a meeting tomorrow night. But listen, life goes on. All is
Yeah.
well. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
you
got to
know,
stay home. He sounds like
he's got to get better.
That's-
The guy's got to get better. So he'll do what he does.
How was your Christmas?
Christmas was good. Christmas was strangely, and I don't know if you experienced this. So I go into Staten Island to see my family on Christmas Eve,
Which I did the same.
and the traffic. So I left probably I was anticipating craziness. I left because I left later than I normally do. I left like 1:30.
Okay.
And the traffic was fine. I mean, there was some traffic.
Hour and 15 minutes.
I was gonna say about an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But wasn't crazy at all. When I left at night, nothing. I went back in an hour. But everybody was coming back to the city.
You know what's so funny is that the mood sometimes is factored in by the traffic going to Staten Island on the holidays. Like Mother's Day, when we go to Mother's Day, it's a 2-hour goddamn ride.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Mother's Day is.
It's just sick.
Probably one of the busiest days of the year is Mother's Day.
What the problem with Staten Island is,
and more so because everybody's out.
That Verrazano Bridge, that Staten Island Causeway, if you get hit nailed there, that's 45 minutes. It sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. They're eating their appetizers and you're still on it happens all the time. We've been going there for 20 years.
Yeah.
They start eating the appetizer. We're still in the fucking car with 45 minutes to go. Save me some.
Like, screw you.
Save me some prosciutto. Maybe a piece of cheese. Thank God my mother-in-law. Kudos to my mother-in-law because she could cook, and she cooked the 7 fishes to a T. And I love her.
Well, she does the whole thing.
She does. She's
yeah.
She's big time.
No, I haven't done that in years.
And then her daughters help out a little bit. Melanie, Michelle, my wife. She puts on a good show.
You'd have to. You'd have to help out with something like that. But no, that's Staten Island Expressway, because think about it. You have 2 levels of the Verrazano Bridge, right?
Yeah.
Which are 3 to 4 lanes each.
Yeah.
So you probably got 7, 8 lanes plus HOVs.
Yeah.
Dumping into a 3-lane, still 3-lane Staten Island Expressway.
Yeah.
It does have 1 HOV lane, so you could say there's 4 lanes, but yeah, you're still trying to jam 20 pounds of traffic into a 10-pound bag.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Takes away your enthusiasm, but I'm glad.
Well,
this one was good. We were
kind of just accept it and say, it's part of what it's part of what you do.
Yeah. So
it's all part of the experience, Clark.
I sent the DiFilippo 516-945-9099 for the new year. I asked you to come on the last show. Bobby, open up the phone lines for about 5 minutes, please. Just get them on, and then you can go do what you got to do. It's Limo Talk. It's 2024. Bobby, listen. Do you ever notice what he does here? He enjoys himself when our show's on, because we really don't ask him to do much.
Yeah, no, we don't.
No, don't put him on yet. I'm not ready. We haven't talked about playoff.
I hit the thing.
No.
Apology.
No. All right. What do you got on? My dad is not into telling jokes tonight. His best friend. Oh boy, hold on. I'm getting texts on the air from my dad. I'm sorry.
On the air from who?
Fran. Okay. Well, no, I wasn't doing that, Fran. I was. It's tell Louis we love him. All right. We'll see Louis in the next couple of weeks. Actually, Fran, to be honest with you, if you're listening, Leanne Quinlan, did she answer me? See if she wanted a shirt. If not, I'll give you the shirt. I got a medium here that's just sitting here doing nothing.
Burning a hole in the desk over here.
Yeah, because Chris Smith, Chris Smith's she said she's an extra large, I think. Yeah, extra large.
Okay.
All right. So, and I don't have an extra large. I have a medium. I have Delaney's shirt. I have little Mikey LaGerfo. So now, who did he get for this other thing? Get back to Mikey LaGerfo.
I don't know who the player is.
He's becoming a thorn in my side. This kid.
Listen, the kid's a hard worker. He's out there networking to try and get people on the show.
I sent a piece of his skit to Lou Pellegrino at Sirius XM. What more do you want me to do? I've already written letters to
I didn't
Pharrell.
say you didn't do anything. I'm telling you how the kid's going to be successful.
Kid's going to be great.
He's out there freaking, he's out there working it.
I want him to hire me. I want him to start his whole network.
Oh, my God.
I want him to.
Oh, my God.
What? How old is he? He's 11.
He's 12.
He's 12. So you figure
I think he's 12.
All right. So by 18, he's got this thing down pat. 6 years in.
Oh, my God.
So he'll be 18.
6 years in. He's a multi-millionaire. And you're driving him around.
I'm 63.
Studio.
I'm 63 years old.
Podcast.
You know, Mike, I don't think you should be interviewing this guy in that certain way. Shut up, fat guy. Don't talk to me. I don't care if you got me motivated and started in the podcast industry. Don't look at me. You're worth nothing. But Mike, I started you. Yeah, I was a little kid.
Sure you did.
Now
I was young and naive.
Who needs you? I got my dad. Ass. Thank you, Michael.
Oh my God, that's funny.
He will. He'll be
will.
my boss, and you
He
know
will.
what? I'll be okay with that.
Yeah.
I think I should have the same enthusiasm I have now, dude. I'm going into what 20 years in doing this. Oh my God. No, 1998, 2008, 2018. It's 26 years since Opie and Ant. Oh my God.
Hey.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everybody.
Reality's kicking in on the air.
Right here, midlife crisis
Yeah.
coming at you.
Boy, you've done really well. You're on what? Strong Island in Long Island? What is that? It's a podcast network. Let me see the shows on there. Well, this one's about healing. Well, this one's about healing. You're nothing about healing.
No, nothing at all. Bruno Coppola jumping on with Debbie Broderick and Joan Croupiesha.
Hey, Joan.
Happy New Year,
Happy
everybody.
New Year, everybody. Thank you. And again,
Yes,
I
thank
can't
you
I
for
just say all
listening
night.
to our
Yeah. Thanks for
wacky.
listening to this crap. I promise you this. I'm gonna work on it a little bit more. Lacera's already told me, he goes, you gotta step it up a lot. You know, these shows over here are starting to do really good. And you're starting to fade, which is not true. We're not.
So what are we gonna be out in the street? Is that what that means?
No, we're gonna be in MERS.
Is he renovating the bathroom by chance that we're gonna be placed in there?
I'll take it. I'll take that. Listen,
we can take this little spot over here now that he created.
It's Lila's, right? Not Nyla's. I went to Lila's last week.
Lila's.
So he wants us to do the podcast there. And MERS now wants us to do the podcast there. Now, I promised him 3 times a week, 3 times a month here. And I'll even do 4. But how
are you going to do a podcast at MERS? I mean, I like MERS and all. Don't get me wrong.
O'Toole said that he'd give us equipment. He'd set me up. I'll rent O'Toole for the night.
I sit here.
Yeah.
I don't know. What am I doing over there?
Thurston's having a bartender's night. We're going to have a little get together with some of the comedians.
Different. That's
we'll do like we don't do anything. Michelle asked to do pajama parties.
Well, let's face it, we're not doing a pajama party.
I would look good in the pajamas.
You're not doing a pajama.
You got to see me in my Christmas.
You do not look good in pajamas.
I looked very cute in my Christmas pajamas.
No, you.
I had the red.
Was it a onesie?
No, it wasn't a onesie.
Was it a reindeer onesie?
No, it wasn't.
With a tail?
2, 3, 4.
Do you have a picture? I'm imagining you have a picture of you in a reindeer Christmas onesie with a tail.
I look good in Christmas. I listen. I
like the little hood with the antlers on it.
No, but I'm starting to get into that. Tommy, my buddy Tommy, is into that stuff. So Tommy Brickshell, have you met him? You met Tommy. He's he's like our security guard when we go out.
Yes,
he's that big. He's like 6'5", 300 pounds.
Yes,
he's a gentle giant, but he protects us.
Prototypical.
Gentle giant.
Security gentle giant person.
One of the nicest kids in the world.
Yes.
So Tommy is very much into holidays. He likes Thanksgiving. He's very much into Halloween, like a month before.
Right.
He's into Christmas big time. Like the day Thanksgiving ends, the next day it's Christmas.
Right.
Full speed ahead. And he does all the stuff in front of his house and all these decorations. He's totally into it.
Right.
I had a wreath. All I had on the house was a wreath.
That's all you had on your house?
That's all I had on the house was a wreath.
A wreath?
I couldn't.
Did you light up the wreath?
No, it was a dark wreath. But no, I look Jewish. My son said we look like a Jewish household. Where's the menorah? That's coming from. Where's the menorah? That's coming from Christian. Christian says, "Where's the menorah?"
That's great. That's great. Isn't there supposed to be a Star of David in the lawn? Since we're not gonna celebrate Christmas.
It's the second year now. We celebrate it. She puts the tree up. We have a great time.
No, I know, but I'm just saying. Like
in
listen,
my house,
I do the lights outside. I was actually very motivated to do my lights this year.
And I was too.
Some years you're not,
but I couldn't.
Some years you're not.
I couldn't. I don't know why. One more?
No,
do you like this one or you want to open up the other one? It's just me and you, bro. It looks like that way.
It's absolutely me and you.
He's not even,
no.
You want to open another one?
Yeah, it's a little chocolate.
All right, so you open this one on the air. All right.
It's a little chocolate.
I like the chocolate one. All right. I'm going to get to everybody on Facebook in a second. let's just lay. Oh, I want you to play that USA Junior that chant from the guys from the US Junior team.
Yes.
That thing is great. So
You want to play that now?
yeah, let's play that now. So guys, if you know that the United States Junior team, which in fact Ralph Guzzo, who's hold on.
Team USA World Junior Championships.
Yeah, so Ralph Guzzo, his son, I think, is on this team. I think it's on the Tropiano.
Now, you got to tell me who Ralph Guzzo is.
He is my brother-in-law Ralph's cousin in Staten Island. He runs the bakery. He does the bread in the bakery over in Annandale, the Annandale Bakery.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think his son's on his team.
Yeah.
So I was very excited that they won, but they're giving them kudos for what they did at the national anthem. I guess all the kids sat there and sang the national anthem
when they raised the flag.
And when they raised the
you
flag,
didn't see the
I
video?
saw it. I saw the video.
Awesome.
I don't have that part, but what I do have is
I
when
might be able to find that. I saw it on
all right, but
X.
What I do have, guys, is hockey's very patriotic. These kids get into it big time, young, old. These kids are 16, 17 years old, and they're playing in the junior hockey league. And they won. I think they beat Sweden. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right, so play the little before. Hold on, folks. It's a new year. Let the board up. He wants to do his wine first. All right, good. Let's go. I think this could be the kid that he actually gets these guys motivated in this thing. This is a hell of a speech by this kid. So this is the
World Junior Championships, Team USA.
After their win in their locker room. Go. It's all right. Spontaneous radio.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Oh,
that's all right.
Why is it not playing?
Don't worry.
It's playing, but it's no sound.
Oh, no sound? No?
Oh, hold on.
Oh, well, you hold on.
I figured it out.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I got it. Very spontaneous.
That's all right. Spontaneous.
Oh, mama, don't you cry. Oh, mama, don't you cry. USA hockey is do or die. USA hockey is do or die. Put a hockey stick in my hand. Put a hockey stick in my hand. Send me off to a foreign land. Send me off to a foreign land. Carl said I'd be a star. Carl said I'd be a star. Then I'd go very far. Then I'd go very far. Pour Gatorade in my glass. Pour Gatorade in my glass. We can take her.
That's great. That's great. I like Carl said we were going to be good. I want to know. I want to meet Carl.
Yeah. You want to meet that guy?
I want to meet that guy. So that's
awesome.
the junior.
What a story.
The junior USA junior hockey team, who I think in the next couple of years might be the Olympic team to go to the next Winter Olympics. So we got that out of the way. Christmas, New Year's. Thank you, everyone. Oh, we have a segment. I got who called Graz this week. Well, it wasn't Bobby.
Oh. Yeah, I can tell you who it wasn't. That's for sure.
Was it you? Did I talk to you this week?
I spoke to you on New Year's Eve.
Okay. Cheers.
That was not this week. But...
Yeah, let's cheers, everybody.
Well, actually, no, it was Sunday. It was a week ago today we spoke.
Okay. We're
before that, it was probably the last show.
About 20 minutes in.
Because I didn't talk to you over Christmas.
Teresa says hello. I mentioned you, Chris.
Hello,
Teresa. I mentioned you. You're exhausted. Put this a little bit louder. It's for Ann Rothy. Yeah, get up and dance. Oh, just shut. Dude,
oh my God.
What is going on? You're in mid-season. You're in mid-season form.
Sorry.
I'm trying to get Ann Rothy to dance on a deck.
I went to grab the phone, and that's what happens.
All right, guys. I can listen to this for a second. All right. Mickey Delaney wants to be friends with me again.
Smooth red blend.
Great radio, huh, guys?
It's live and entertaining, folks. What does Mickey Delaney want?
I don't know. We're not getting many comments from anybody tonight. I didn't call Graz. Bruno Capola, Richie. It's the button on the right-hand side that says unmute. Bruno says the USA junior team could have been a little more classy. Why do you mean a little? Oh, come on, Bruno.
Oh, please.
Come on.
Boo-hoo.
God damn it.
Oh, you cry, baby?
Because
Come
we
on,
said
man.
the F word?
Yeah.
You know what? That thing's going viral. Let them get it. You're kids.
Listen, you work your ass off that hard to play over there, okay, and win the World Junior Championships. I give him a little levity.
Yeah, me too.
I give him a little leeway with that. Sorry. A lot of emotions coming out there. A lot of hard work put into that.
Greg D. Filippo, I think you should hold a monthly pole dancing party. All you got to do is promote them, and they will come.
Yeah.
And Rothney
I don't see
dancing.
why they wouldn't.
And Rothney dancing on her deck. Buffalo 7, Miami. I don't know what the score. No, it was some antics on the ice. All right, what antics did they? I see. I don't know. Did during the what were the antics during their singing of the national anthem? Were there antics during the game or at the end of the game?
Oh, I don't know.
That I
Right.
haven't heard.
Well, I figured
Bruno.
it was about the, it was some of the antics on the ice. Oh, then I don't know that story.
Debbie
I
wants me to
can't comment.
prove I look adorable in Christmas pajamas.
Oh,
Debbie, this.
hey
Debbie,
now.
my wife could be listening, but I could show you me.
we could do that privately.
Yeah, we can do that privately. You are a Green Dog's mom. Have a Valentine's Day pajama party from Fran Gatto. Fran, answer this question, Fran. Do you fit into a medium? Just say yes or no. Graz brings on the adult entertainers. Your results will go up. It's been almost a decade since you were going to do Limo Talk live from Tampa. No, that's not true. It's 7 years. 10 is.
Yeah, let's
11.
get it right.
Bots
Greg.
call me an old fuck. Oh, Leanna Quinlan answered. Leanna Quinlan gets a medium. Hi. You know what, boy? Come here. Come sit with me for a second. Come sit with me.
Yeah, sure. Come on, you already interrupted
Come
the
on,
show.
you interrupted the show. You know
Now
how
you gotta sit down
You don't
now.
do this with anybody else.
I
I know that. You do not do this with anyone.
I don't want to be on the air.
But you want. But you
I
seem
don't
to.
want to be on the air
But-
as he
but-
takes a seat.
But as you seem to
You
gravitate,
just made me
you
sick.
gravitate to us. You always do, folks. This is the owner of Strong Island TV, Strong Island Sicko Productions. He does great T-shirts here. He's got a phenomenal. He's got like 8 or 9 studios here. How many shows did you figure it out? I asked you.
No, I think about 18 or 19.
You got 18 or 19 shows,
Yeah.
TV shows, or
TV
podcasts,
shows, podcasts, you know, mix of
Podcast.
everything.
Yeah, mix of everything.
Are you enjoying it?
No.
At least he's
Think about how many.
He's been telling me this for 4 months now. He goes, I got to get rid of this. I got to get rid of the podcast studio. I just want to do T-shirts. That's all I want to do is T-shirts. T-shirts.
I'm training my crew so they can take over. I'm done.
You're done.
Yeah.
All right. So
I
now,
set it all up. I'm ready. It's a machine now.
okay.
Now it needs to be
Who's
just
going to
mine.
be my board op? Who are you going to get? You got to hang out for that on a Sunday night with us.
I don't
That's like
know.
wait a minute. It's like kind of like a tradition from when
No, if he's going to be
no,
hiring
it was a
people.
tradition on Sunday nights. We'd all hang out. Splash hung out here on Sunday nights. We do have some kind of small little traditions going on here. So since you took us, are you happy you took us? I know you took our bread, but are you happy we're here? Do you want us more for 2024?
More?
Or would you like us to get rid of us? Honestly,
I would like you for a consistent 3-4 weeks each month.
you got that.
You know what I'm saying?
You got that.
That's all I ask for.
Who's your-
Consistency.
That's all he wants.
you
Just
see-
some consistency.
Did you see you had a stalker the other night for your new show?
I did not know that.
What is it? The
Nope.
Breakfast Club?
Yeah.
No, you had an old host here.
I had no idea.
No,
Really?
want to guess the voice? I could. Can we play guess the voice? I could. I have a. Let's play Who Called Graz this week. Shut the music off for a second,
Sure.
and let's see if Bobby can get Who Called
Who
Graz.
called you?
Yes, Who Called Graz this week?
And you want Bobby to guess who called you?
Yeah, he'll be able to. He'll be able to in a second. Here we go. All right. All right. I got to start it off because he mentions his name right away. All right.
You got to hold it up to the
I
microphone,
gotta get it hot.
Mrs.
Shh.
Wiggins.
Why is it not coming on? Hold on. Shh. All right.
The
We're not saying
anticipation is
anything. Don't
killing me.
worry.
What?
I know.
Well,
We just have completely dead air.
No,
This is great radio.
This is
How many-
wonderful.
What do you say? 27 years of
Yeah.
experience?
So
26.
26
20. Yeah,
years.
26.
Can you hear that? You didn't hear that? I don't know what's going on.
Could you please hold it on the end of the microphone?
Yeah, but
like
I'm
I've
on
told you for
speaker
7
here.
years.
Oh, shut up.
I know, but I've been telling you that for 7 years.
Come on, I played this.
It's a long time to
It's not-
remind someone of something. Is that Mr. Romano?
That's it. He called. Yes. Yes.
I waited all that time for that.
Yeah, well, because it was a good message. I'm trying to get rid of his. What'd you do for the holidays there, boss?
Quiet holiday. Very quiet holiday.
Yeah?
Nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Just family.
Family? How was
Yep.
the family doing? Everybody all right?
Everybody's doing pretty good.
How's 2024 looking? You were Kind of.
2024 is looking very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You happy? Sicko Productions is kicking ass.
I hope so.
Yeah. Sicko is doing very good. The Strong Island Clothing Company, we're expanding, and yeah, they're helping
Everybody
out.
seems to like you on here. You know,
I mean,
you
great.
have a lot of fans.
Thank you.
I
very
want to
much.
know from Ann Rothney. So now Ann Rothney
Mhm.
listens to every show.
Not everyone, but just about most of them.
18 out of 19. She she's a little partial when it was what cake. What's my cake? What's up?
No, they're not.
They
they're
used to
not
be here.
on.
What were they?
They're not on.
They were on. You know what I'm saying? But she listens like 18 out of the 19 shows. I'd like her to one of these days give you like a grading of the 18.
I think you should fly her out here one day.
Oh,
Set her up at the hotel
That's a great
for
idea.
the weekend.
Okay.
Have her on as a guest.
Okay, me.
Yeah.
Me. What about you?
we'll take that very large limo talk budget, and we're going to start using some of those funds.
What about me?
So
Just
fly people
write it-
across the
write it
country.
off the limo company. Just write it off.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
I think
A
it's a great
$1,000
idea.
trip. I mean, how much could that cost?
Mickey Delaney says Bobby is awesome.
Probably got to rent her a car too. I would think.
What? Who? Ann Rothney?
Sure.
Listen, Ann Rothney listens to every single show on her deck
And
in
wouldn't that
Taft,
be nice?
California. She's got jingling
Well,
chimes.
the weather is nicer there.
She's got. Can I finish? She's got jingling chimes. She's got a nice setup. She's
Mhm.
sitting there. The whole family sits there, and the whole family started listening to Limo Talk.
Okay. Yes.
I don't know if I'm her favorite. I hope I'm her favorite still, but Bobby seems to know a little bit more about Ann because she follows every show, most of them.
Oh.
No, I mean, no. I know. I have an eye and an ear on who's watching what shows.
No, apparently not on the Breakfast Club. When apparently you don't. When I follow, I saw a former host over here hanging around. No, I'm kidding.
It's all right.
It's all right. You can listen.
It's all good.
It's a free country.
Absolutely.
So anything big coming up in Sicko? Anything you foresee? The hats, right? You're pushing those hats.
We are coming out. We are now doing bling. So we have a bling machine that
Wait,
does,
what's
Bling
bling?
machine?
Yeah, what's
does
bling?
like
You could bedazzle anything.
it
like
does
those,
things
those
like that.
crystal,
It's a automated machine. It does almost like they're like holographic sequins, and it does designs in this amazing glitter holographic little chips right on the shirt. So we're doing that. We have a few Valentine's t-shirts that we're going to be releasing next week into the Valentine's Day holiday season.
Can we put a hard
there you
here
go.
next to the Limo Talk for the Valentine's
Do
season?
whatever you want.
You did a good job.
Thank you.
I've gotten raves about this.
I like those shirts.
Joan Croupier, she just got one. Kathy Davies just got one, and Vinny Barone out in
I sweated
Texas.
my COVID through that shirt.
Yeah, would you like? Do you need another one?
Well, I did bleach mine
Yeah, but
accidentally
I'm
when
glad
I was
you wear it.
shocking my pool, but I do wear it.
Bobby was wearing the old one. Now, like Taz just got hooked up. Frank Falia is on Fox News on Saturday night, so Taz does a lot with him. So I think she got hooked up with him. But I want her to do one more cartoon for us on the shirt that you can print for us, like we did. You know, all right?
Cool.
I know you want to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
let you
been
guys
great.
do your thing.
Happy 2024 to you. I'll try to do
All the
whatever
best,
I
Bobby.
can. All the best. I'll keep you out of your hair. Okay. Good
He'll
talking to
try.
you. Nice shirt, by the way. That guy's just he hates me.
Yeah, well, this is I was telling Bobby early in the show. I mean,
This is about the time.
this is about the time when Graz
starts
he's
to
been
wear
here.
out.
How long have you been here now? Is
is
it
really
a year and a half
technically-
we're here?
No, we started in April of 2022. So technically in
okay.
April it's going to be 4. It's going to be 2 years.
So we'll be 2 full years,
2 full years
in 3 months.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. We were at Nicolia's for a full year. It looks like.
Right.
Okay. We started wearing out our welcome. at
So on average, we're a little right. Well, look, Nicolia was a little bit short, so I can't go by that because you were at Govs for a while, but
we were at Govs for 5 years.
but this is about the
But
time.
wait.
where-
Govs. What's funny about Govs is we restarted Govs in 2016. We were on a great roll in 2017 and 18.
And then they copied our show and
And then,
kicked us off
And
our
then
own night.
And then they brought the Ewan Bohr in and copied all our
The
shows.
blip and the drip.
Yeah, and got rid of and basically pushed us to doing outside shows and never putting our face into the new studio again.
Right.
Because we redid the one studio.
Now that was a board up extraordinaire.
Yes.
Woof.
Yes.
Oh man.
That was a good job. The second one, right?
The second one.
Yes. And then the other one that they did, I never stepped foot in that.
No,
in
that
the
was
studio.
post-COVID.
Yep, they didn't want me in
No,
because
they didn't
I
want you
told
back.
the owner to do, things to me. Listen, I made a mistake.
Yeah, you did.
But he backed the wrong guy. I mean, he
Yeah.
backed the wrong guy. And
You
now
did.
there
what was done to you and us was
a lot of the shows
was
are
not
here.
good.
A lot of the shows that were on there are here.
Yeah.
Teresa was there. She's here. The Breakfast Club was there. They're here.
Yep.
I think Rich Walker was there. Now he's over here. Do you know what I mean? We're
Yeah.
there. We built it.
right.
And now we're here. Listen, I made a mistake, but you don't come right in and back the guy because he's got a morning show and you think he's going to do great.
I know.
Whatever.
He didn't and he never did great. And the proof was in the pudding.
It's still going on.
And that's, but that's, that doesn't mean they're getting ratings.
No, I know that.
It just means that they're still continually doing the show. Because what else are they going to do in the morning?
Oh,
What do they have? Somebody else coming in that wants to do a morning show?
No.
Thank you.
No.
Anyway,
That was us.
so your New York Football Giants put on quite a show today at MetLife Stadium. In case anybody didn't notice.
Yeah, you knew that was happening, right?
And the Eagles have officially hit a brick wall.
How can you root for the Eagles right now?
It's kind of this is one of the most. I think it's underrated. Nobody's really covering the story of the Eagles right now in the last 4 to 5 weeks.
All I know is that Carl Banks and Casilio, who's a former Giant ball player,
Right.
after the game today, both flat out said that the Eagles tanked and just gave it up and didn't care about the coach.
Right.
They just didn't care.
They want him out.
They want him out.
Yep.
They didn't care about
I
him.
can see that.
They're going into the playoffs.
Yeah, they are.
You just got your ass kicked in by a Giant team that basically sucks.
Well, they let them get their ass kicked.
We should have
maybe.
been in the play. We beat the Jets and the Dolphins. The Giants should have been. If.
Now listen, it's gonna be hard to say though because the Eagles defense has not done well since you name it. Niners, Cowboys. Who else did they lose to?
The
Miami,
Giants.
the Giants now.
Oh,
Yeah,
Listen,
I mean they've and they're still making the playoffs because they went 10-1. I mean,
so who's coming out?
it's kind of hard to tank this.
So it's what? Baltimore. What are you looking at? You kind of got to be looking at Baltimore. And, out of all those wild card teams, one of them is going to surprise. Which one is it going to be? And then in the NFC,
Well,
everybody's, they're raving about the 49ers.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Tampa
the
Bay
49ers are the
Tampa
top
Bay don't
seed.
look-
They have the bye. 49ers and the Ravens are the two top teams, and I would say the Ravens are the top team.
And the Ravens are the best
Going
team.
into the playoffs, the Ravens are definitely the best team. in
Listen,
the
if
league.
you want to have the ultimate Super Bowl, it's right now, it's Ravens, San Francisco 49ers. That would be a great Super Bowl. If nobody gets hurt and they go 2 more games or whatever it is, that's a great Super Bowl. Now,
Well, I don't know.
I'm not-
I mean,
wait,
the
wait,
Ravens just blew their doors off.
I'm also saying
I
I
don't
wouldn't
know if
mind
that's
seeing
the
the
best
Cleveland.
Super
I
Bowl
wouldn't
right
mind
now.
seeing the Cleveland Browns. I wouldn't mind seeing the Dallas Cowboys.
I wouldn't either.
Well, yeah, I know. DiFilippo texted me
Well,
today.
listen,
he goes,
you know,
Rich. He goes, Rich must be in his glory.
Listen, it was a good day. It was a little, honestly, the first quarter was a little nerve wracking. We were trailing in the game, and then we just marched down the field continually. So that that was nice. But
Bruno thinks that Belichick's going to the Eagles or the Falcons.
that could be the setup. A lot of people are talking about that. Belichick, and then they're talking about they were talking about Vrabel from the Titans going to because the Titans got a lot of stuff too. They got Derrick Henry. That could have been
He's
his
gone.
last. Yeah,
He's
gone.
gone.
He's 30 years old.
He's
I mean,
gone.
somebody will pick him up.
See,
but
that I wouldn't be surprised. If
but
Saquon-
Vrabel was such a patriot. Do you give him the head coaching
Yeah,
job? there?
absolutely.
And where does Belichick go?
I think Belichick probably goes to the Commanders. I think that Washington group would love to have him there.
I think they would. Well,
he'll bring stability and class.
you have a
Now,
new
Rivera
ownership.
was
You got a
bringing
new
him-
ownership group.
Yeah,
there,
I
too.
know. And Rivera was giving them class, but they weren't. They really didn't. Never played for Rivera. They won 4 games this year. They got their asses kicked in twice by the Giants.
Yeah. No, the Giants. Well,
You know who my sleeper is? If I sent you that stuff. You know who my sleeper is?
Go ahead, because I was going to run down the wild card.
Go. What are they now?
So
you're telling me we fought before, but you're telling me Buffalo's not in, but Buffalo's right there playing Kansas City.
This is the playoff picture. This isn't what's set. The game is still going on.
So you're telling me if Buffalo loses, who's in?
Somebody else. I don't know.
Who?
Are the Steelers are here? The Texans are here?
That's the Buffalo's in. Bruno.
I thought there was a chance he got
Bruno.
Buffalo
Him and I had a fight
out.
before to start the show. All right.
I could be wrong.
He telling me that Buffalo had to win. I told him.
I thought Buffalo had to win the division or they're out of the playoffs.
No, because Jacksonville lost.
Oh,
Buffalo was
Jacksonville lost.
That's why.
That's why. Right. So Jacksonville put Buffalo in the playoffs and the Steelers at the same time.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Now I wouldn't mind seeing Cleveland against.
Cleveland's going to play the Texans.
Yeah,
that's going to be.
That's a good game.
That's a good game.
That's a high-scoring game.
Winner of that game gets the pleasure of playing Baltimore.
I wouldn't mind seeing Cleveland against Baltimore. Joe Flacco throwing 400 yards at 38 years old. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Let's see. Then you got Buffalo would play the Chiefs.
Okay.
And Steelers would play the Dolphins.
I wouldn't mind seeing the Steelers. See, now the Steelers 3 weeks ago were put out to dead.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not sure you want to play the Steelers right now.
Everybody and their mother wanted Tomlin to get fired, and nobody had any. He won 3 games in a row. He made the playoffs, and now they got nothing to say.
Well, Mike Tomlin, by the way, just passed Bill Cowher for most winning seasons as a Steeler head coach.
How is that wine?
It's okay.
Yeah,
it's not terrible.
It was a $15 bottle of wine. She said you like it this.
You like it? Yeah, sure you would.
She goes, you
come
like
here
every
week. Smooth
week.
red blend.
That's what
I
she
don't know
said.
I don't know what they put in this.
I'm gonna try it next.
It's not like a cab or something that it's like a blend. So who knows what's in there?
It's the new version of Limo Talk.
Sweat in there.
2024. Bobby Inzarello is not here.
All right. So on the NFC
Teresa
side,
Farrell is not here.
Teresa's not here. There's less people coming. Maybe next week I won't be here. We'll see.
You're coming next week.
No, I'm coming.
I need somebody to be here.
He needs
need
somebody to say. Could you imagine, folks?
Oh my God!
I mean, how funny would that be if you just sit here next week and go, "Hey, guess what, everybody?
Mikey LaJeffro's showing up."
Absolutely.
I feel. Yeah. I gotta call Bobby on the air.
You're gonna call him on the air?
Yeah.
Well, maybe he's working.
He might be. No, but you just told me he's not at the Ranger game.
Well, I don't know where he is.
Is there anything playing that matters? Let's do something.
There could be a concert. There could be.
Could you check your investigation?
Oh, no. You know what was at the Garden this weekend?
What?
The bullfighting.
So he's probably there.
He's probably at the bullfighting.
Yeah, he's at the bullfighting.
Yeah. Tonight was the last night because tomorrow night the Rangers are at home.
So you went to a real fucking dud the other night, huh? With the kids?
Oh my God.
That's got to be the worst game I remember. It was 7-0 in the second period.
I mean, it was great to watch the game, and you like being at the game, but it's like, it was just a nothing game. It was just a mess. And then they come out and blow the doors off the Blackhawks like 2 nights later. Oh my God, I couldn't be at that game.
How good is Bedard?
Bedard's pretty good.
How's the kid that they just brought up?
The other kid is Othman.
Othman.
Yeah, really good. Yeah? He had a phenomenal first game.
Okay.
Got the Broadway hat and did very well.
All right, so football playoffs. Who do you like? Take a look at it. I know that DiFilippo likes Tampa. I know Bruno says he likes Baltimore. Everybody likes Baltimore's the pick.
I like Tampa because they're playing the Eagles. Otherwise, I wouldn't like Tampa.
And Tampa's playing like ugly.
But I like Detroit, and of course I like my Cowboys. And not just saying that because I'm a Cowboy fan, but the offense is just clicking right now. CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott are probably the one of the top duos in the league right now, next to probably McCaffrey and Ayuk or somebody.
Hey, Bruno says Buffalo's already in. They're only playing tonight for the division win. Mickey Delaney says, "Come on, Rich, get in the game. It's called PBR, Rich, not bullfighting."
All right. Well, this PBR, by the way, I mean, you know what kind of freaking money this thing generates?
Bedard got
ridiculous.
Bedard got a broken jaw from the Rangers the other night.
Oh yeah,
or today I guess that's what Bruno Capello is telling us.
Oh, I did not hear that.
Bruno likes the Ravens. DiFilippo, he says, I have a hack connection. They're in Hicksville, major distributor. Really? All right. Greg's got hooks.
All right. That's
Greg.
good to know.
That's good to know.
Mayfield is done. His leg is effed up. All right.
Who? So
Greg
who's their
DiFilippo
so who's their
reporting in.
so who's their backup quarterback?
I don't know, but I don't see how Mayfield's going to be done. I mean, he's got a week to get ready. Bruno Capola says Buffalo first playoff game, one and done.
See, I don't believe that. Who are they
do-
playing? They're
do-
playing Kansas City.
They're
My
playing-
son thinks Kansas City's going to get their asses kicked in.
I think so too. I don't think the Chiefs are the Chiefs anymore.
I think
the
they've been.
Chiefs could
I think
be
they've
beat.
been. I think they've been swifted.
And I'll tell you what, if you don't think that if you think it's all ability and skill, you're just delusional about the sports in general. I mean, right now what you're watching is a mental meltdown by the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, I agree.
You have completely, you have 1,000% talent on that team right now that could destroy probably most teams in the league. Okay, and they had just taken a downhill dive.
Yeah,
and it's
they
all
tu-
above the shoulders.
And they tuned down on a coach. So now what? I don't understand. How can
This
you?
is what you're watching, and nobody's like talking about it like a story.
Well, we're talking about it now.
Yeah, I mean,
'Cause I heard
this is a freaking story. You've got one of the best teams in the NFL,
as totally
melting,
totally tuned out.
running through, hitting brick walls at a rapid pace,
Call Banks,
game after game after game.
and Jonathan Castillo, who used to play for the Giants.
And as a Cowboy fan, I am loving it.
They both said the
Because
same
that
thing.
Sirianno smirk on his face.
They tuned him
That
out.
dick.
They tuned him
Oh.
out. So you know what?
I would too.
Okay, so now if they
He's
tuned
not
him
a
out.
nice man.
So who's okay? So
He's
who
not
they
somebody players want to play for.
who they play next week?
And they're playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh wow, and Mayfield's hurt according to Greg. DiFilippo, call the show for a minute. I got a bet on it. Jesus Christ, I want to know. I didn't know Mayfield got hurt.
I didn't know he got hurt.
9099.
But seriously, they're going to tank to get this guy fired. And guess what? He doesn't get another job. How are you going to get another job right now?
Kyle
You're going to go
Trask.
convince somebody else it was everybody else and not you? You're leading the team?
Hey, Chris Smith, I got your shirt is the only shirt that wasn't printed by the Sicko Productions. So I've got another shirt coming to you. I know you told me the size.
You know what that means, Chris?
It'll be about 3 weeks.
No, that means limited edition.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll sign that one too.
Yeah, right. You should sign that one. That's a limited edition shirt, and that goes for bigger money on eBay.
But everybody's going to get pissed. So watch this. So the
boy.
last 3 that went out.
Nothing like Russ. Just piss off all the
Well, I'm going
listeners.
to piss the listeners, the other listeners, like Bruno and DiFilippo. So in the last batch, the 3 of them that went out, Vinny, Kathy Davies, and Joan Croupier,
Right.
I had Christmas truffles. I had boxes from my office that I had ordered for the people. So I had extra little boxes of truffles. So in each one of their bags, I put a little box of truffles into Vinny Barone, Joan Croupier, and Kathy Davies. Nobody else. I didn't do that for those guys.
Look at you.
So Joe Kubiashi got a special edition truffle, and so did Kathy, and so did Vinny Barone in Texas. And now I gotta get Delaney and Chris Smith and Mikey LaJeff I have and Delaney's I have. So now they're gonna get a little gift.
They're gonna get a little gift.
You know, DiFilippo told me I should do that. But because he told me to do that and it was his group, I didn't put anything in his group, but put it on the rest. But thank you, Greg, for the suggestion because I love
Great
you.
job, Greg. You got nothing for it.
Yeah,
but that was a
he's
great
the
idea.
best. He's the best.
He is.
He is. It was
And
my
good luck to you. Listen.
he's giving me the finger. It was my idea. It was his idea. He goes, Graz. He goes, send out like a little truffle or something. He gave me the finger. Vinny Barone's watching. Vinny, did you get a little truffle in your bag for your double XL t-shirt?
No, Bruno's saying he didn't get any.
No. Damn, I'm
pissed.
No chocolate for me. I knew I was going to start. DiFilippo says, he goes, it's the holiday season. He goes, you should send
That's
something.
a great idea, Greg.
And because I was rushed. I was rushed. I had to get Bruno's out.
You have to
DiFilippo's.
plan this in October.
Ann's out.
Okay.
Listen, I send in Leanna a shirt, so I'll send a truffle to Ann. So I'll get her out of the way. So all I have to do is send Lou Gatto a truffle, Bruno, Taz, and Greg DiFilippo. I got to send them truffles. These guys.
But Bruno says he's great, but he's grateful for the shirt.
He goes, I got a chocolate in the bag, asshole. Got my Limo Talk shirt yesterday. What's your problem, Vin? I said I'd send it out. You look good. I said you look, take a picture for us. I asked, Bot never took a picture.
Oh, what am I wearing here?
Oh, yes.
I finally wore my shirt.
Look, Vin, you're retired from there, but he's got his Frontier Solutions
Waste Solutions shirt on.
Yeah, taking care of business.
Taking care of business, like Elvis Presley.
I think that's Florida, I hope.
TCB.
or Dallas or somewhere.
doesn't say.
He's retired.
Frontier Waste Solutions, folks, retired.
He said to Elaine, "What the hell is this?" It's a truffle. I said truffles. Greg DiFilippo told me to send chocolates.
Vinny Bro says it's about time. I know, Vinny. It was sitting on my desk on my printer for like, I don't know, since I got the shirt. And I kept wanting to bring it in. And today I happened to see it. And I said, oh, finally, I remembered to wear the shirt.
Now, listen, guys, because I sent you shirts, what this qualifies you for is a couple of things in 2024. I'm going to get a $50 or $100 Amazon gift card. And anybody that's got a shirt is eligible for that gift card.
What do you mean, anybody?
I'm going to put their name. Oh, I know. I have the list of everybody that's got a shirt. But,
anybody that has a Limo Talk shirt.
Yeah, but not you. You're a. Oh my God, who's
We're
this?
getting a phone call.
Bobby, getting a phone call.
How do I
Bobby,
answer the phone?
Bobby, where are you? Are you there, Bob? He answered the phone.
Hello?
Limo Talk, it's me. It's 41. I'm not coming to the show tonight. I'm probably going to go.
Diarrhea that's coming out of your mouth right now.
What? What's your.
Greg DiFilippo, ladies and gentlemen.
Doing diarrhea out of your mouth right now. That suggestion I made was back from before Halloween when you first said you were sending shirts out. And I told you, you might as well throw something in for fucking Christmas because that's how long it's going to take you to get them out.
But now it gives me an excuse to stay with everybody. Now Ann Rothney is going to get a truffle in Leanna's bag. So now I get rid of Ann. I don't have to worry about because you don't care about that bullshit. And Bruno don't care about that. But Fran, I got to get her a truffle. I got to get Taz a truffle. It keeps me involved with the listeners. Plus, I'm almost finished this chocolate wine, and I'm starting to slur an hour in. Richie might have to get me home.
That's not good. I drive you. I have like 2 sips of this.
Happy New Year, my friend. Did he hang up?
No.
No.
He's still there.
You there? Hello?
Greg? Hello?
What'd you do? What did he hang up for?
I didn't know. Why are you looking at your phone? He called into the show.
But why did he just hang up?
It must have been I'm sorry, folks. We're having technical difficulties here.
What was that?
DiFilippo phone call.
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know.
God. Hold on.
Well, don't call him and talk there. Let him call back.
No, I want to talk to him. I got it.
It's better on.
There you go. We got disconnected.
No, you disconnected us. Now you're on my portable. I'm doing fucking Radio 101 with the phone in my hand.
Maybe it's my cell phone because that's what I'm on.
What's going on?
Nothing, man. How you doing? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Greg.
All right, where are we tonight? Where'd you share us in tonight?
You want to know?
Yes, I do.
Tokyo.
Tokyo. Love it.
Nice. I think you gotta get us in Australia. We're getting people from Australia lately.
I put you in the community. You're in Australia. You're always in Australia.
Okay. Listen, folks, this is our
we love being in Australia. And Australia loves us.
Yes.
Yes.
You
Hello,
do it-
Australia.
Greg, what do we call you? Like our social media director?
It's like 10 in the morning there.
Is
it like
if Bobby was there, it would probably be something different.
they're like 13 hours ahead.
Listen, you're right. Listen, thanks for everything. What do you think? So Mayfield's out? The kid's gonna play, Trisk?
Well, he's not out, but he hurt his leg. The whole second half of the game, he's limping. He's not right. He got hurt last week.
Did you watch any of the Giant game at all?
No.
Dude.
It wasn't on down here.
Philadelphia laid down the whole game, bro.
Yeah, huh?
And a former players are talking about how they didn't play for this coach. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I could see that.
So I would not be surprised if Tampa pulls an upset, dude.
Yeah. Tampa could easily do this.
We'll see.
All right. Everything good in your end?
Everything's fine and dandy.
Thank you
for more days. I get the kids back to school. They've been home.
All right. When are they going back?
Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's it.
Anything new? Anything surprising? Anything fascinating?
No, nothing recent.
Goodbye.
All right, folks, and there you have it. Live from Tampa. Nothing happening.
Happy New Year.
We like it that way.
I'll talk to you during the week. Thank you for everything. For everything you do. I love you.
Thank you, Greg.
I love him. Yeah. That's my man, Greg DiFilippo from Tampa. Put some music on. What are you fondling? Why are you fondling the
your thing was hanging. It bothers me.
There's a lot of things that are hanging.
No.
Greg on the phone says Ryan Routhney. Vinny says it looks great. Bobby Inns is watching. Bob, where are you? Where is Bobby? Bob, we miss you.
Bobby.
Bobby Inns, 41 Inzarello. All right.
Wow.
Bob, we're here. We got another hour if you want to come. Did you see Zarelli?
What do you got on there?
I got actually play the Goldberg music. I want to talk about your.
Okay.
I want to talk about the
you
Farmingdale Baseball League.
Why do you want to talk about my league?
Oh, and Rothie wants me to give Greg the 10 questions. Now, Greg won't answer those.
Oh,
It would have been
that's
dirty.
a good idea.
No, the 10 of 10 is
Greg
on.
would enjoy that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you want to know the answers. from
Yeah, I
Greg
don't know.
DiFilippo.
Yeah, and I don't know if you want it. The family's listening. I really don't know if you want to know. If I would have got to the sexual questions,
You might get PTSD after listening to those answers.
yeah.
I mean,
Vinny goes, "How about them Cowboys?" Go ahead, Zarelli. Answer the question.
how about them Cowboys? I mean, listen, they had to go out there and win the game today and get the number 2 seed, get the home playoff game, and maybe another home playoff game. But let's not look too far ahead. With the Cowboys, you can only focus on one game at a time, or you get disappointed. But look, they did what they had to do today against Washington. Started out a little slow, but the offense is playing well, the defense is playing well.
They're home. They're home the first game, right? Who are they playing?
They're playing the Green Bay Packers.
That's a win.
Hold
That's
on.
a win. They're home. Listen,
Jordan Love is playing
that's a win.
pretty good right now.
Dak's playing better. Now,
They're
so now
6-2.
all right,
in
so
their
who do
last
they
8
play
games.
next? Who do
All
they
right?
play next?
I am not looking past Green Bay at all. Not happening. You could look past Green Bay, that's fine, but I'm not doing that.
Bobby's saying Happy New Year to everybody. Inns, you want to call in and say hello?
Bobby, Happy New Year, Bobby.
516.
He's probably working.
I know he's
Poor
working, but I
bastard.
miss him.
I know.
516-945.
Hopefully he's going to walk in the door
9099.
in 2 seconds. That would be nice.
I would love to see.
That would be nice.
All right, so now they beat Green Bay.
So if they
Who do they play next?
well, I don't know. I think you got to wait and see.
But who's in that slot right there?
Nobody. There's 2 blanks.
Huh.
Yeah, because only the Niners are in that bracket right now, and the Ravens because they got to buy. So nobody else is even in. So you don't know who you're going to play.
Yes, you are. You're going to play the winner of Detroit Lions. Look how it is right there. You're going to play the winner of the Detroit Lions, and the Rams are going to play right
Oh, what?
here.
They're going to go here?
Here.
Oh, right. Yeah, because I was
Here
saying
and
that
here.
before.
Here and here is going to go here.
So
here,
this
here.
winner gets the Niners, and
this
then
winner.
yeah,
So the Rams in Detroit against the winner of the Green
the
Bay
winner
Packers.
of the Green Bay.
So the
right.
Dallas is playing. Okay, so Dallas is probably going to
So
play
we could
Detroit.
probably right, and depending on what their records are, whatever,
Dallas
we
is
could get
playing
a second
Detroit.
playoff game.
Exactly. If you get a second playoff game home, you're winning again.
Detroit is playing at home. They won the division,
So then,
so they're definitely playing
so
at
then
home.
you're playing the second game, which is winnable in Detroit.
So if the home teams win,
And
yes.
you got to hope that the 49ers lose the same week you're playing Detroit, so you have the home field.
You think the 49ers is going to lose to, let's say, the Buccaneers beat the Eagles? See, this would have been great if the Eagles were actually the Eagles right now, because then you'd have the Eagles probably playing the Niners.
So Dallas is off next week, according to Vinny Barone. Is that true?
Dallas is off next week? No. Dallas is a wild card game against the Green Bay Packers.
So all those
Even-
games
they won their division.
So all 6 of those games are next week, correct?
Yeah, Dallas is the 2 seed. Green Bay is the 7.
Okay.
That's how it came in.
Hey guys, if you could share the show, put it on
You
your
got 7
Facebook page.
7 teams that make the playoffs from each conference.
Catch us on YouTube.
One gets a bye, and then the other 6 play each other.
Hey Bob, are we ever going on Instagram one of these days?
It's a little bit of a headache. It's a lot of work.
Is it?
That sounds like a lot of
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
How about if I give you wait? How about
I don't really see that happening, Grimes.
how about yeah,
yeah.
he sounds like
Did you hear the way he came on? He was just like, I don't
that's
know.
not gonna
Grimes. It's
happen.
really, it's kind of a stretch. you
How
know?
about if I give you my tripod, and I mean that in a sincere way? How about if I give you my
Not
tripod
like everybody else is perceiving
and
it.
you put my phone on a tripod, or you put something on a tripod that we could do Instagram live?
You're more than welcome to do that.
I'm going to bring my tripod in next week in many ways, and I'm going to set my tripod up, and I guarantee, Bobby, I'm going to fascinate you next week. I promise you on Instagram
You're going to
Live,
fascinate him.
I will do
should be good.
150 to 200 people on Instagram Live. Just a small little little snippet of this show.
Little chicklet.
I promise.
Okay.
Bobby, you there? You want to
Hello?
give
Is this
hello?
thing on?
Are you there? Jesus Christ, I got on.
Hello?
Bob.
Hello, Bobby?
Hey, Grinch. Are you there?
Hello?
Grinch.
Hello?
Jesus Christ, the guy's.
Bobby?
He wants to come on, yet he doesn't want to come on. He's like the Flash. He comes in, out.
Yeah, and then he's out. He
He's
does
out.
He does the Irish goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
he
it.
does
You don't hear from him.
And he does it in such a boring way.
Well, if you call him the ghost of Christmas past,
I
he just
call him the
disappears
Grinch.
like a
Now
ghost.
he's the Grinch now. He's the Grinch.
Oh, now he's the Grinch.
Oh, dude, he's Grinch.
Very Grinchy.
Wouldn't put up a goddamn. He wouldn't put
little,
up a
little
wreath.
Grinchy tonight.
Look at this
It
studio.
was nice when he was sitting here, though.
Dude, the studio is beautiful. I saw
Very
two.
nice.
I saw 2 poinsettias in the entire studio. The entire 10.
Do you want to
studios.
see more poinsettias? Is that
Yeah, man. This place should have been. This place should have had poinsettias in every single one of his sets.
up the wahoo?
You go to Stop and Shop. I'll tell
He made
Christian.
2 new sets.
I'll tell
What's it-
Christian to get him a discount next year at Stop and Shop. He'll get 10 poinsettias for $40.
Can you imagine that when we started here,
There was how many studios?
we were in there where the T-shirts are made?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, and since then he has built like what 7
Six,
sets?
7 studios, seven sets, and
seven
we're,
sets,
and we're still in Wrigley Field.
and we're still in Wrigley Field.
I like Wrigley Field.
I do like Wrigley Field.
I don't care what. I know Joan doesn't like it, and Bobby doesn't like it too much. But you know what? It's our Wrigley Field.
I'm gonna do something
There's
for
only-
our Wrigley Field.
Yeah, we got to get
I want to do something. I'm gonna come each week and I'm gonna hang it up.
like a Cubs logo. We got to get like a Cubs logo or something on here.
No. Screw the Cubs.
All right, even
Yankees.
All right, something.
Jesus. By the way, I say, I noticed you're wearing your Met gear tonight, by the
Dude,
way.
season started today.
That's it.
I'm a hockey fan. I'm rooting for the Rangers. I'm a basketball fan. I'm rooting for the Nets. I can't wait to watch football for the next few weeks, playoff football. But it's all about this guy walking in and changing the whole season around. Because you know what?
You think this is it?
This is it. That's the one guy that's given me 50 saves. Here we go. And it's live, so we can't get kicked off.
That's right.
Bobby Izzarello sitting by the right field corner pole as he comes out.
I do like this. You guys are a phenomenal trumpet player.
Vinny thinks they're going to be NFC East champions. I mean, yeah, they are the NFC East champions.
They already are.
Yeah, Dallas is the NFC East champions. So he's right. Because they're the NFC East champions, don't they draw a bye?
No.
No.
The number 1 seed draws a bye.
That's it.
That's
See, I
it.
don't like these new playoffs.
No.
Bobby's right about,
1 seed draws the bye. That's it.
Inz is right about one thing he's discussed.
Well, you can't give every division winner a bye. That'd be 4
but
buys.
Inz is right about what he discusses about
There's
baseball.
4 divisions in every conference.
Baseball's watered down. The best team doesn't win. He's right. There's so many playoffs. The best team doesn't win.
I know, but how are you supposed to make it so the best team? You're talking about the best team over the 162 game season.
Yeah, but we not even.
But anything can. I mean, to me, that's baseball, because anything can happen in baseball.
Put Ozzy on while we're talking this. I want to talk Ozzy.
Anything can happen.
What can happen?
Ozzy, who the
Ozzy
you
Osbourne.
mean the bouncer from Gubs?
No.
Oh.
How is Ozzy?
I wasn't sure.
Ozzy. It's funny. How many pats do we
My
cross?
wife had a little run-in with Ozzy.
No.
The last time she was there.
No. Oh, tell me this story. I'm gonna send it to him. Well, Ozzy was pulling rank.
Ozzy was very nice.
Come
as
on now.
usual.
Ozzy pulls rank every once in a while.
No, I think he was
He
very
sits
nice.
there with Anthony Rodia, and he sits there with what's the guy that sings?
You know
Who's
how
the
you
guy that
gotta-
sings?
Who?
Nicole is good friends with him. The guy, the singer from he was on. Oh God, come on, Sal the
Oh.
Voice. Sal the Voice.
Oh, Sal the Voice.
So Ozzy pulls rank with Sal the Voice,
Right.
Tommy, Fat Tommy, Big Fat Tommy, and Anthony Rodia. That's his, and the other guy too, Vic DiBattista. That's his foursome. That's Ozzy's foursome. Then he pulls rank on them. Don't fuck with anybody in that group.
She wasn't upset with Ozzy.
Okay.
She's wasn't the problem.
She's
The
texting
problem-
you right now.
No, I'm looking for Ozzy Osbourne.
All right.
Oh, this is a good one. So she's there and they're waiting for the you know how like you have to wait, to pay the check
Yes.
before you get the ticket,
Correct.
which allows you to exit
The
room.
Correct. With James sitting in the corner
Yes.
and Ozzy sitting there.
Right. Now
Like,
they went
and
to
the other guy is the bouncer. And he's like the bad guy, and Ozzy's the good guy.
right.
Governors.
Now they went to go see this comedian, and she's like she was like on TikTok. She's from Staten Island. She's from Staten Island. She's like, very Italian, very loud, whatever, but she's funny. She's just a regular housewife,
What was it? Was it
Anne Marie something.
Was it Mary Capone?
No,
Was it Fox?
no.
She,
Anne Marie something.
Michelle Fox?
I know
Michelle
the world's,
Fox.
I know the world's biggest critic is not listening because the Golden Globes are on tonight.
Oh,
Her and Marie are locked in right now.
Dude, locked.
So don't even go near them or the TV.
But listener number two.
Or anything.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked into
It's
the
like
goals.
the Super Bowl right now.
Yes.
Okay, Golden Globes,
Yes.
Emmys,
Yes.
Oscars.
Yes.
It's like their Super Bowl.
Yes.
I get it.
I get it too.
I get it because I want to watch the Super Bowl game. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I like actually watching the game. It's
We're not
just
going
a
to
party.
we're not going to have a show. Super Bowl Sunday, we're off.
Oh, we got to be off.
We're off. We're off.
Well, we can't.
We're off. We're off on
All right.
Super Bowl Sunday.
So
wait,
anyway,
wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did my criteria for the show.
Oh.
I'm good. I can take off.
So
I had
very
to.
fun.
I had to make sure I could take off. Yeah, I
Right.
can take off. So
You can take
Bob
off.
Lucero, our next night that we're off is February 11th.
Or
Super
12th.
Bowl Sunday. No,
Whatever
it's
Super
11th.
Bowl Sunday is.
Super Bowl Sunday. That's the next time. So you got me for 4 more weeks. Oh God.
So
Yeah. That's great.
so they're waiting for the check now. So she went to go see this lady. They really like her and some of her girlfriends, and they got like the meet and greet pass, to go see her out by the bar.
This girl.
This girl, Anne Marie, whatever her name is.
Okay.
So they can't get out the door to go to the meet and greet
You never can.
because the waitress hasn't brought the freaking bill yet.
Correct.
So she goes over to try and plead her case to Ozzy.
And what did Ozzy do? Ozzy pull rank?
I don't know if he pulled right. I think she eventually got out there. They got out there to see him, but I don't know if he got the waitress or whatever. But they were waiting like forever. They were like, "Where is this girl? Like, we want to go and we should be, quick here."
All kidding aside, they're good to us. They were good to us.
They're very good.
They're still good to us.
It's a-
Larry misses.
they run a
Larry,
good show
Larry
over there.
misses me. James and Joe don't miss me at all.
No. No. They still have you hanging on the dartboard.
They have an effigy of me, right? What
Okay.
is that?
Or there's a picture of you in the toilet.
Yeah, yes, when they take a crap.
Yeah.
Oh, plop. Oh, right on his head. Perfect. I'm
This
telling you.
was- Yes, we're going to pay extra money to have the inside of the toilet painted his face.
So now we're going to be 2 years here.
Right.
We were 5 years at Govs. We were 1 year, no, 6 months at.
Yeah, I was going to say.
No way. WGBB was 3 years.
At the Chalice.
The Shark was a half a
The
year.
home of the Chalices.
Hold on. GBB was 3 years. The Shark was a half a year. Governors was 5 years. The Shark was a year. The Chalice Studios was a year. And now we're here 2 years.
Hold on one second. Give that to me one more time.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Half a year.
No, for
GBB.
WGBB was 3 years.
3 years.
About three and a half.
Okay. Plus
Plus, then we went to the Shark, 94.3 on FM.
half a year.
Half a year. Lucky that we made the half a year. I think we were more 3 months.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Next. Third place.
Next. Governors.
Governors.
5 years. Correct.
Next place. Nicolia.
Nicolia's, a year.
A year.
Yeah.
And now Bobby Lucera.
Paradise Studios, 2 years. Give us 2 years.
1.75.
1.75. How much does that add up to?
How many places is that?
That's since 19. That's got to be.
That's
So
five,
now,
5 places or
yeah,
4?
but we started at
No, GBB.
yeah,
Nico-
Shark,
Shark.
yeah,
Govs.
Govs,
Nicolia.
Nicolia,
Strong Island.
correct.
5.
5.
So it's
So
11.25. Divide.
since 2011, so it's still going on 13 years.
No, it's only 11.25. You're
So
missing
we
some time.
were out for a year.
Oh.
The Shark, we were supposed to be there for a year, and they let us go.
Wow, that's going to change the average.
After 4 months.
So you're at each place 2.25 years
okay. So we got
on
about
average.
So we got about.
So you
we
got
should-
about 6 months.
Yeah, we should. If I'm on my best
Bobby,
behavior, I'll make it to
sometime in
Christmas.
July. Right.
I want poinsettias next Christmas.
You're going to beat the average if you make it to the fall
Yes,
of 2024.
I will beat.
You'll go above average.
And because of that, I will offer Bobby Lucera poinsettias, 1 or 2 for each one of his studios. So if he's still here,
one or two, folks.
yes.
1 or 2.
Well, Teresa's in a small little studio over there. She's her and somebody else. You put 1 here. You could put 1 in the big one. You could put 2.
I have to say, I like Bobby. What I will say, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
You have interrupted.
I know.
Thank you.
But this studio over here, this was the setup that was over here. But over here, I think it was a little small. He's got more room there, and it looks so much bigger.
Dude.
It looks like a bigger studio than it did over here. Because I watched some of the shows on that set a couple of times on, Twitter. I'm just sitting there at night, whatever, and I see Strong Island pop up, and I hit it.
My nickname for him is the Freak. He's the
not
Freak.
on long, but I try and tune in a little.
My nickname's the Freak. He's the Freak. He's the Freak. He's freaky. He can come in here, tell you he's going to have a studio ready, and have it ready in 2 weeks. I'll give him that.
He does.
He's the Freak.
You know what? You know what? You say whatever you want about Bobby. Bobby does what he says he's going to do.
Terrible on you.
He says, I'm going to do this. He does it. He said he was going to make 3 sets over there. That was the first thing. We said, okay. I was a little skeptical. He said he was going to move us out of there. He did. He put this here. Then he says he's going to make a studio over here. He does. Then he made another one in the back.
He did.
And then he tells us a couple of weeks ago, hey, by the way, I'm taking the bad stuff out of here and I'm making another studio over here. And
now
guess what?
Thursday nights he moves every. At Thursday nights he moves every. We're like a billboard. Why do we keep talking about this guy? We're like a billboard for this guy.
No, but he's a good guy.
Oh, please.
I have no problem doing that.
Oh, Christ. He's got no personality on the air. If Graz is still there next year, I will double it. So right now, me and DiFilippo, and I'm spinning on you, brought up. I think I got you.
I hope not.
I hope I got you. I think I got you brought up.
Maybe you got the maybe you got my Frontier Waste Solutions t-shirt that I'm wearing tonight.
So I want to can you get on the air for a second there, Grinch? For 1 second, and I'll get you off. You there, Grinch? Bobby. Oh, he's in the back. He's in the back. So I want to get him. He is a well-known studio on Long Island. He's successful. He needs a little holiday spirit. A little poinsettia wouldn't have done him that bad. You know who I'm surprised by? More about that? Put this loud. I like this song. I want to know. Asher and those guys, the ladies. You got to put, and Teresa, put some poinsettias in here. Give it a holiday spirit.
Yeah.
No, you got to have holiday spirit.
I agree with that. I have a lot of holiday spirit.
And we had very lacking holiday spirit this year in Strong Island TV. And
I love Christmas.
And I'm making an addendum. I want holiday spirit if I'm here next year.
It's a nice way to end the year.
Hold on. I hear him.
What do you guys think of the new graphic on the screen?
Oh, there you go.
Look at that.
I like that.
Oh, that's a better view of the full screen.
Bobby, keep us like that.
Yeah, keep us like that.
LaSarah,
we can
all
see
kidding
the logo
aside,
and everything.
So you have my word that one of my gifts here for the Christmas holiday next year, if I'm here and you don't get rid of me, is I'm going to have poinsettias. And DiFilippo says he's going to contribute to poinsettias for your studio next year. Do you mind that? Is that all right with you?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay. And how many studios?
Well, hold on. There's poinsettias over there. There's 2 poinsettias under the table.
That's correct. There. And those poinsettias need to be in all the studios. He needs to have holiday spirit. Somebody might want a menorah.
He's got Christmas lights hanging over there.
Those are not Christmas lights. That was a live on the air.
Lights?
That's his background music. That's his background lights.
Right. Yeah. You're right.
Bob, I'm just telling
you.
I do like that new hashtag Limo Talk. Share the show.
Please, folks, that is awesome. Share the show. Please share the show.
Okay. So, Fran Gatto, what size are you? You still haven't responded to me, or let me know.
Yeah, Fran.
I got to get you a shirt, too.
Time is money.
And that's it. And I'm done with everybody. Mike Bott, I'm done. I'm just done.
Mike Bott.
We're going to do a fucking wall of poinsettias from Greg DiFilippo. Bruno Capone, this year's NFL championship games, concluding the 2023 season, will be played on Sunday, February 11, 2024, at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. The action will take place at the home of the Las Vegas Raiders, Allegiant Stadium, located on the Las Vegas Strip in Paradise, Nevada. Bruno, we love you. Thank you. Debbie asking me Lisa Marie. Lisa Marie, the only Lisa Marie I know is a porn star, Debbie, just so you know. Bruno Capola says Big Time Tommy. Yeah.
The Cowboys Packers is 4:30 on Sunday.
Okay. So, yeah. So, Ozzy handles Big Time Tommy, Anthony Rodia and Goomba Johnny. He handles, I think, what's the guy that does the Vic DiBitetto.
Okay.
And he handles Sal the Voice.
I like Vic.
I like them all. Those are all good. Those are all big. Sal the Voice is.
He lives right near us.
Sal's very close with Nicolia. Nicolia got very close with Sal. And Nicolia has been, him and I have been talking often lately. And Nicolia is coming on. And Nicolia wants to put one.
He's coming on what?
Limo Talk? On Limo Talk, yeah.
Hold on. I got to absorb this.
Yes.
Breaking news.
Michael Nicolia has asked.
Michael Nicolia
yes.
has asked. Hold on.
As
Who was holding the olive branch?
both of us.
Both
of us.
I don't know. Both.
He
of
called
you.
me.
Somebody has to call somebody
I
first.
called him and asked him if he wants to do a comedy show, and he said yes. And then Jeff Thurston from the Farmingdale Green Dogs wants to do a bartender's night at Mers.
Okay.
So I said, why don't we combine Mike Nicoli and Jeff Thurston for a total home run at Mers? Come on.
That's not a bad idea.
So Michael Nicoli is requested to come on. He heard the Matt Arvalo interview last week. And as he said to me, he goes, you know what?
I love that.
Because you guys are very loyal. We're loyal to these guys.
We are.
Come on.
I mean, that's what we do here.
We do have a new psychic medium, Shelby May.
We do. Yes.
Yeah.
That is true.
Teresa's going to hate my guts.
Please tune in, folks.
Yeah.
We have a new psychic
medium, Shelby May.
Oh, my God. You really are something.
All right, wait. Why did you interrupt him when he was talking about his Frontier Waste Solutions t-shirt? Because you're spitting all over him to talk about this guy, Bobby, that's not even there.
Wow.
Wow.
How about that?
Vinny's my co-host.
We
Vin.
could we have a review coming on for a Dolphins interception. I think the ball hit the ground. But 14-7 Miami still, start of the fourth quarter.
So Vinny's yelling at me, critiquing me. Well, it's called being half drunk, Vin. And Bobby's not here to supplement the show. So
right, what is this? Like news? It's like breaking news.
I've got to carry us a little bit because Bobby's not here, Vinny.
Right.
Unless you want to call 516-945-9099.
Breaking news, folks.
And heckle me. What?
Graz is actually screwing up the show.
I'm trying.
This is breaking news.
Listen, I got 30 more minutes. I carried us for an hour and 15, Vin. What else am I supposed to do? Bobby's not here, the talent. I got the board up and me. And
it's almost like
and the Grinch in the
it's
back.
almost like this theme song would go along with that.
Let me hear. What is that? Oh yeah.
It's Mission Impossible, folks. We're trying to carry the show. You have 90 minutes.
You have 90 minutes to get Bobby and Zarello on the phone for him to do Trump for the show to be funny.
No, I think we've done a pretty good job,
dude. Give me a couple of drinks. Anything can happen.
You know?
Anything can happen. All right. So, do you have the Goldberg music, please?
I do.
All right.
I have the Goldberg music.
So, this is what's going on in Farmingdale baseball. And Rich Zarelli is the president of Farmingdale baseball.
Yeah, and if you start bashing my league, I'm coming
not
across
bashing
the table.
league at all. I'm not
all right. And if you start spilling stuff, I'm going to come across the table.
No, but I don't
know what this is about.
Okay.
So, I'm just going to preface that by, if anybody is listening out there, I have no idea what he's about to do.
Go.
Okay.
Am I right? You're right.
Am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
Go. Where is it?
It's coming.
You can never.
I can never get it.
Oh, here we go.
Go ahead.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, to the Farmingdale Baseball League.
Oh my God.
Annual, monthly
If this
meeting.
wasn't your show, I wouldn't allow this.
Now coming to the ring for the fatal four-way, because I hear there's craziness happening at your monthly meetings, is
There's no crazy
Chris
going on.
Goldberg Horowitz and his partner, Richard, I'm the president, Zarelli. Hold on, here we go. Now, usually when the fireworks go off, and he usually has like sparkles that go in his mouth, and now he
sparkles that go in his mouth.
Yeah, like
I'm not a wrestling
smoke.
guy, so I don't...
Smoke goes in. He breathes it in.
Gotcha.
And now he comes out. Now he's coming down to the ring.
Right.
We announced him first, and his opponents from the lovely town of Farmingdale, the softball division.
Oh my God. This is not true. The views of Anthony are not true.
The softball division.
No.
A couple of coaches walking down.
No, we love our softball people.
Dude, I'm hearing this. There's like fucking wrestling matches going on.
No.
What's going on?
There's no wrestling match.
What's going on in Farmingdale baseball?
Well,
Is there tension? Is there tension?
You're listening to too much hype.
Wait, hold on.
I don't know what you're listening to out there.
There's too much tension.
No, everything is fine.
You sure?
Yes.
So we should.
All is calm. All is well.
Go. No, put him on.
I am.
Put him
All right.
on. Chris hasn't gotten to the. Chris hasn't gotten to the.
Oh,
ring
he hasn't
yet.
gotten to the ring.
He
yet?
hasn't gotten to the ring yet. He's still high fiving all the fans in the.
All right, so you're referring to my travel director.
Yes, you travel
Yes.
director. You're the president, correct?
That is correct.
Well, you're a tag team in the fatal four way. I'm hearing whispers.
Everything is okay. Everything is okay.
Awesome.
We're all trying to do what's best for the kids
I know that.
without parents getting in the way.
And you know what? I know that
And
too.
that's if we can accomplish that, everybody will be just fine.
But you know what? Popcorn and beer at this wouldn't be that bad. It might go over well.
Oh, I love a nice beer.
Tell me about it.
I could go for a nice beer.
Chris coming into this right now. He's still not in. Still not in the rink. He's still greeting people, and you're in the back going, "All right, let's go." Come
There's
on.
a guy who doesn't get enough credit. I'm going to tell you right now.
Horowitz.
Yes,
Good job.
absolutely.
Good job, Mike.
He gets a lot of complaints and doesn't get enough credit. I will tell you that.
All right. So now,
So thank you, Chris.
all right. So Vinny Barone, Elaine, Anthony, my phone died. I'm on Elaine's phone. I lost the show. Want to thank you very much for the Limo Talk shirt. Really sharp. Going to wear it with pride. And that's from my boy.
It's a great looking shirt.
Yeah.
It really is. I'm not just saying that.
It's right up there. Hashtag Limo Talk. Share the show.
It's a shirt you want to wear.
That's great, right? This is
good.
it's still going on. Keep it going. He's not even in a ring yet.
He's not the ring. He's got 14 seconds to get.
That's
in the ring.
it. So,
Oh God.
all right. So that's what I'm
So
hearing.
that's it. I know,
I'm hearing
yeah.
rumors.
Well, listen, you hear rumors about a lot of things in life.
Sp-
Don't believe everything you hear, and half of what you hear and none of what you see.
Somebody told me that he's got a Yeti filled with alcohol and he's got popcorn in his hand, watching this whole thing transpire. I won't give up names, but
Of course you won't.
I won't. That's what I've been told. He goes, I got popcorn in one hand. He goes, and I got a Yeti filled with alcohol in the other, and I'm watching this fun little wrestling match going on.
No. We're just walking on the moon here at Farmingdale Baseball. All right.
So
Everything is good. We are just walking on the moon. Did you hear about the Yeti in the car that went on fire?
I did not. We fought. By the way,
I don't know if this is.
I polished off the chocolate.
I'd have to Google to see what state it was in, but I don't know if it was California or whatever. Somebody's car went on fire,
Okay.
and they had a Yeti mug in the cup holder in the car. So apparently, the fire department puts out the fire. The car's destroyed, but the Yeti is sitting there
I heard that.
in the cup holder,
and
and there's ice in it.
and it came out perfect.
There was right. It came out perfect, and there was like a little bit of ice in it, like it was still cold.
She said she
the
called
straw was like bent over.
She said she called the Yeti company.
She lets the Yeti company know,
and they sent her a car. Correct?
and they buy the woman a car.
Dude,
Can you
that's-
freaking believe
that's
that?
great.
It is.
That's corporate stuff. That's when you're doing it right.
Smart.
That's smart.
I mean, you buy the woman a freaking car, and look, everybody's talking about it. So, I mean, it's. Oh no, wait a minute. No, was it a Yeti? I think it was. Was it a Yeti or a Stanley? I think it was a Stanley.
Something that's all right. It was like a cup holder. It was a cup.
I think it's a Stanley.
Okay, Stanley.
My daughter has both of them have a Stanley, but she swears by her Stanley. My youngest daughter loves it.
Fran Gatto's defending me. She goes, Anthony tries very hard. Be nice to him. I'm his only fan.
Yes, Debbie, it was a Stanley.
Fran Gatto said, I thought you were off tonight. Me and Kathy should have come by. One day we will surprise you. Dude, you know that. Fran, we're open here. 20 Broadway.
Come on by.
We're on the corner. We're over by the Massapequa Diner. We've got alcohol. We got drinks. Bobby's got food. We haven't asked anybody to come in since Pat
Bobby
Walsh.
has food?
Yeah, Bobby's got some
I haven't
chips
got
here.
any food.
Debbie Broderick says that's the Stanley, right? Pretty sure.
Yes, it was Stanley. My mistake. It was a Stanley. I was thinking Yeti because,
Bruno Capolo, 14-14, Buffalo punt return.
which I should know. Because honestly, the Stanley Cup, my daughter likes it so much. She wrote her college essay about her Stanley and how it actually provides her with like emotional support. I'm not kidding. Like she loves that thing. Like it's very comforting to her to have that. And the thing is unbelievable. I mean, it keeps things cold for like days. I don't even know what to do
for
with
it to survive through that fire and everything
to a
else.
car fire?
Yeah, that's.
I mean, are you
that's
kidding
good
me?
Shit.
Yeah,
That's good shit.
good stuff. So I guess you're in baseball season now that your Giant season is over. Is
Dude,
that it?
Yeah, I
mean,
didn't even know.
I mean, we got our Rangers doing
I
well.
just put this on.
It is
I-
hockey season, by the way.
I am rooting for the Rangers.
You know.
I'm rooting for the Rangers. I'm definitely rooting for the Rangers.
I saw so last week.
You saw the shittiest game ever.
I saw the shittiest game ever. But no, what I was going to say for spring training, for those of you that care. So last week was the halfway point between the last out of the World Series and the first day of spring training.
Correct.
So we are now we are less than halfway to spring training. Here we go.
Hey.
And my Yankees need pitching. We have now traded away seven. Everybody remember this because it's only January and Rich Cirilli is talking baseball. There's the 7 pitchers for the Soto and the other trade for Grisham, I think it was.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
That's your future.
It's a lot.
That's your future.
Okay. And I know everybody's going to say, a fly ball for Soto is going to go over the fence. I mean, that's great. But you still need to get guys out.
Yeah, but he is the best pay. He could be quite possibly.
He is. But
you know what? Put him behind Judge.
You have him.
No.
Until he signs an extension, he's a rental.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll take a rental for a year. Look what happens in a year.
You don't know what these pitches are going to be.
The Mets win 101 games. They make the playoffs. They get swept. Diaz breaks his knee, and they're done. A year is a long time, man. I'll take him for a year. Wait, let him see how good it is to play with Judge. How good it is to play with Stanton and those guys.
My gut tells me he's going to stay.
Oh my God, I drank too much now. You might have to get me home.
I mean, I'll drive you home. I really didn't drink at all.
Oh my God.
I mean, listen, my gut says he stays, but that's a lot of pitching to get rid of. And, you can't just build back your farm system of pitching like tomorrow. I mean, it takes time.
6 weeks till baseball spring training from Bruno. The Islanders, Debbie Broderick. The only Stanley Cup I like is Lord Stanley. That's from Bruno.
Love that.
Here's to another year of grass saying he's coming down for spring training. I hate it. Greg,
he's so good.
I hate him so much. He's right.
That's a loyal listener, folks, because he knows year after year after year. Okay, this man has sat over there and said, I'm coming down for spring training, Greg. Don't you worry. I'm going to be
7 years.
Yeah.
I know about since 2016. We're going on 8 years. I told him I'm coming down.
No.
All right, let's go into Greg DiFilippo history. We got 20 minutes. He hated us at the beginning of Gov's Radio.
Mike Bott says the limo driver needs a ride.
Yeah. But I got no work tomorrow. I don't have work until tomorrow night. I want to sleep.
It's good.
But by the way, Thurston got my son a glove. My son needs a new glove. I didn't buy him a new glove.
You didn't buy the kid a new
glove? I'm going tomorrow. But Thurston got him a glove too. He goes, Dad, I want my own glove. I go, you get your own glove.
Christmas was a few weeks ago.
Dude, I just got him cleats and everything else. I forgot about the glove. He needs a bat too, the kid.
Well, what do you think he's going to catch the ball with?
He's got that small glove was good for him. It taught him how to catch.
Was good for him.
I agree. Okay. I forgot.
Is that the only glove the kid has had in his whole life?
No, he's got another one, but it's too big on him, he says. So now Thurston got him a glove.
This is Michael or Christian?
Michael. Christian. Oh, Dr.
Oh,
Sherman.
we didn't talk about Dr. Ahmad.
Oh, no. Dr. Sherman. Lawrence Sherman.
I don't know who that is.
He's a follower of the show.
Oh, him. This.
He listens to the show.
Right.
He sent me to Huntington Hospital.
Okay.
And the doctor there, head doctor there, is looking at Christian in 2 weeks, and he takes our insurance.
Good.
So everything worked out.
Very nice.
Dr. Ahmed and Dr. Your other guy that did Collins on doesn't take Fidelis.
Oh, see, he did when he did Zach.
Yeah.
I guess he wasn't thinking that was in 2021.
Bot saying about time. Mike, why don't you suck it? All right, Mike?
Well, listen, I can't say I disagree with Mr. Bot.
Dude,
it's been a while.
I know.
It's been a while.
He actually said something. Dude, I don't even think about that. Look at how long it takes me to do the shirts to everybody.
Well,
I do it, but it takes me a long time. All right, stop.
Listen,
stop.
I said what
I got him
say.
cleats. I got him everything else.
I'll get him everything else.
I'll get him his glove, and I'll get him a bat. Bot's gonna get me a bat because Bot knows more than I about getting a bat, and I'll give him the money to Bot. Bot knows more than that stuff.
What kind of bat? What do you have to get?
He got him like Bot always gets that kid Ryan.
You have to get him like
good bats.
A drop 3 or
see. I think Ryan's a very talented kid. I think Blake is really talented. I think they're all. You know what? They're all those kids are talented. I don't want to get away from anybody. De Blasi's a good kid.
The kids work hard.
Thurston's, they
work very hard.
LaRocca, they're Toto. They're good kids.
It's a great bunch of
Broderick,
people.
he's a good kid. You know,
Yeah.
they're good kids. They're good ball players.
It's a nice little family of people over there.
Mikey's making strides, man. I give Mike. They call Mikey Bot and Fariolo and Thurston say that Mikey is the king of the cage. He hits like an animal in the cage and then goes 0 for 3 during the cage. He's the king of the cage.
King of the cage.
That's it.
Listen,
Thurston
I can name
gets up there,
100 kids that do that. They
Dude.
always look great in the cage. Listen, I used to throw BP, so I would get fooled because I'd be in the cage with them before the game, and I'd be thinking to myself like, he's gonna have a good game. I mean, he's really swinging the ball. He's swinging the bat.
Then he comes in. He gets a dribble.
Trying to tomahawk the thing over his head.
What are you doing?
It's like,
Luke comes up to me. Luke goes, he goes, that kid.
There's no rhyme or reason.
He goes,
folks.
we're going to win a championship
What
with
it
him in the cage.
Yeah.
And then at the pitches, they had a fat kid that throws a knuckleball or whatever he does, and he's like lost.
I know.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And
it's all above the shoulders, folks.
I did it
if
with-
anybody wants to tell me differently,
Dude,
go ahead.
I did it with Dom. I did it with Christian. I can't handle this one at all. I'm ready to kill somebody. I'm ready to kill because he needs to perform better, and I want him to perform better. But then I'm at fault because I still haven't got him a new mitt.
Well,
I agree.
so you're not doing him any favors.
All right, thanks.
All right. Well, listen, you keep setting up the pins. I'm gonna knock him down. I don't know what else.
Boss said I told you at the
I'm supposed
beginning
to
of the
do.
last spring season he was due for a mitt upgrade. Debbie Broderick says that Ryan and Jack have the same bat. All right, so Jack and Broderick share the bat.
All
so
right.
what about getting me in? I'll put a 30
Yeah,
for the
you can
bat.
just have him borrow this.
No, I don't want to do that. I'll buy my own bat with them involved in it, and we'll have another bat.
Well, that's where you get it.
He needs a bat.
What kind of bat?
I don't know. Bot tells me.
Well, I'm like a bat guy, so I like to, I'm just curious.
Talk to Mike Bot. Mike Bot.
Mike Bot.
Yeah, Mike Bot, guys.
Oh, that's Mike Bot.
Mike Bot, share the show. Debbie Broderick, share the show.
I was always a bat shopper.
And Rodney,
for,
share the show.
know.
There's a lot of things you always want. Fucking idiot.
breaking Glover guy,
Could you break his glove in? So the one that Thurston gives me, if I want to, would you break it in at the shack?
Yeah. You come down one Monday night. Well, not this Monday, but if you bring it down next Monday, I'll throw it in the. Yeah, we'll throw it in the steamer.
Okay.
No big deal. It takes a little while though. It takes like a half hour for that thing to heat up. So you gotta plan on spending 45 minutes to an hour there.
You know Seba's friend Carmine? You know Carmine?
Scardina? Of course. His father.
Do you know I've said no to him 8 times for a job?
What do you mean?
He's emailed me and texted me 8 times
Carmine?
for 8 different jobs.
What do you mean a job?
Jobs. He needed me to get him to the airport. Jobs.
So why won't you drive him to the airport?
Because they never. I've always got something to do.
Oh.
Just
so
happened
you can't fit
yesterday.
him in the schedule.
I can't fit him in the schedule for the 8th
Oh.
time.
Wow.
He goes, "Can I ask you something? Is something I did?"
I know, right?
I go,
he's gonna start taking it personally.
I go, "Nothing. It's nothing you did." I go,
he's trying to give you business 8 times.
in the last 10 years, 8 times.
Wow. Damn. Nice guy.
He keeps coming back
I could see that. I don't know why.
because I'm a
But,
nice guy.
Oh, maybe.
What are you playing,
I was playing something and I hit the button again.
dude? You are like lost with that thing.
I know. I'm a little. It's a
What are
little
you putting-
sensitive tonight.
What are you putting Christmas music on?
No, this was your Rockwell.
What is this?
Somebody's watching me.
Yeah, somebody's definitely watching me.
Somebody's definitely watching tonight.
All right, Bot says, Rich, Ryan has a Di Marini and a Mariucci.
Oh, Marucci.
Well, there's Steve Mariucci.
No, it's Marucci. It's not Mariucci. That's the coach.
Steve. Ryan's got a
M-I-R-U-C-C-I.
Steve
It's Marucci.
Mariucci.
It's a Marucci.
Limo Talk 2024. Graz is drunk on the first show. Israeli's going to have to drive him home, or I'm going to have to Uber, or whatever I'm going to have to do.
He's gonna have to do something.
Inz is not here tonight. He must be working.
He's got to be working.
All right.
Or he just doesn't like us anymore. And he's starting off the new year by saying F you, folks.
Teresa's gone. Inzy's gone.
Yep.
That's it. Pat Walsh is gone.
We're here.
We're here. Facebook, Twitter, Gotham Go Graz, YouTube, Limo Talk, Rumble, LinkedIn, Roku, Spreaker. LinkedIn, yes.
We're on
Anthony
LinkedIn?
Grazzi Day. LinkedIn. You catch your show on LinkedIn. Yes. We do like 125. They go on LinkedIn. And
Really?
yes.
Wow.
Yes. I share the show every week. Go to Anthony Grazia Day.
Interesting.
Yes. Spreaker.
Spreaker?
That's
the hell's that mean?
That's Bobby's thing. GothamGoldGraz.com. The new Gotham Gold Graz coming up soon with all the shows. Ins41.com. O'Toole said Instagram.
Oh, yeah, Instagram. You're
Next
bringing in
week,
the tripod.
I'm bringing in my tripod.
Graz is going to bring in the tripod, folks. A little teaser for you next week.
If you'd like to join us on Instagram next week, we're going to make Michael O'Toole from the Wort with Mike and Pete and also governors. We're going to make them proud.
If mailing T-shirts is any kind of a gauge, I would say you're going to see that tripod in April.
No, yeah.
All right?
No.
It'll be here
Everybody got their
sometime,
shirts.
sometime when the tulips are coming out of the ground. You're going to see that tripod.
In's hooked up with a rodeo girl from the PBR. He's not coming in at least to this show.
Dude, do you know how much dirt they brought into Madison Square Garden for this thing?
Yes, I saw that.
No, I mean, do you know the amount? How many pounds?
Oh, I heard it was like 2,000 pounds or something like that. 5,000 pounds. No.
5,000 pounds.
No. Wrong?
No.
No.
Yeah, a little higher.
Elaine says Melissa won't come and get you. No, Elaine.
No.
Melissa's on the couch.
No, Melissa tell him to walk home.
Listen, on Sundays,
Okay.
at Sundays,
And hope he gets bumped.
at
okay.
Sundays at 9
And
o'clock,
beaten severely.
she could care less about what this show is on. All I turn to Elaine, I go, I'm going to the show. She goes, have fun. That's it.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. 1.5 million pounds of dirt.
Wow. In
So
Madison
not
Square.
5,000 pounds.
No.
Not 10,000 pounds. Not 1 million pounds.
No.
But 1.5 million pounds of dirt.
Oh, wait. Spotify. And Mr. Lacera, my Spotify episode 35, season 2, was not up on Spotify this week
Ooh.
for me to be able to share. If you'd like me to make Spotify,
I think he owes me an episode.
the
The last one we did.
yes, he does. But if he wants me to get on Spotify, he needs to give me the updated episodes, which I wasn't given.
Well, Mr. Lacera, it seems like the ball's in your court. What are you going to do about it?
iHeartRadio and maybe Apple Podcast. Maybe.
Maybe.
All right.
One day.
All right.
We've
So
only been talking about it for about 7 years since I've been here.
Shelby May coming.
Michael O'Toole was telling about Apple Podcast back at Governor's in the old studio with the little black circle table that we used to sit at.
He was.
Okay.
He was.
He was telling him about that because he was just getting started. Now he's got like 100,000 followers on the Wort,
He does.
by the way.
And listen,
WORT, okay? A great podcast about craft beer. Go listen to the Wort. Is he still on Monday
he's
nights?
still on Monday nights.
Monday nights, folks. Apple Podcasts. Listen to the Wort. Michael O'Toole, not only phenomenal person, great softball player, passionate Met fan,
Correct.
and a phenomenal audio engineer.
With Pete and Steve.
With Pete and Steve.
Yep.
Yes.
The Wort with Mike and Pete and Steve. Monday nights on Governors. All right. Coming soon, Shelby May, our new psychic medium. In with the old, out with the old, in with the new.
Out with the old, in with the new.
I asked the Grinch tonight how many
For
shows.
those loyal listeners, you know who the old is.
Yes. Doesn't want to speak to us anymore. The Grinch told us he has 18
wonder why.
shows. I wonder why.
The
Too.
last show didn't actually, the last appearance didn't go too well.
Nope. Nope. Seems to be a pattern. Seems to be a pattern.
Coming up on that 2 years. 2.25 is the average, folks.
Yep.
All right.
Shelby May coming soon.
Bobby's got that on his calendar right now.
He does too.
Yeah. He already wrote it in.
We talked about Carmine. We talked about the Grinch. We talked about Lacera not embracing us. How
Mhm.
come he moved us and we built another great night on Sunday nights.
Right.
Last thing. What'd you think about Rogers, Kimmel, and ESPN not speaking a word about the Epstein Island? And
You
that's
know,
it.
I think it was a lot to do about nothing. I think the Epstein story is such a big story right now that any mention of it is going to get all this attention.
Clinton looks bad, man.
You know what I mean?
Clinton,
Oh, well,
he looks bad.
listen, they all look
guy's-
bad. Nobody wants to be associated with the name Epstein right now.
Yeah, but he looks
I mean,
bad.
there's no way you even want to be in that conversation, and Jimmy Kimmel included. And I'm not a Jimmy Kimmel fan at all. Okay. I am completely not a Jimmy Kimmel fan. But see, I'm in the position, unlike Jimmy Kimmel, where I'm fair. Okay. I am fair to people. So I'm going to be fair to Jimmy Kimmel and say he should have reacted that way based on what the guy said, because honestly, you don't want to be anywhere near that.
See, it's funny with the Opie and Ante days. He was a grunt, just like Jim Brewer. They were grunts. and they got lucky. He got the.
He's
fucking-
not a nice person. I'm not saying that.
He was like Brew was a great guy, but Brew was a grunt. He'd go to the circuit. He was a grunt. Kimmel wasn't a grunt. He'd go to the Comedy Store in the city. He got lucky. He got the show. And see, it's funny. Once these guys get something, they become a different person.
Well, yeah, that's it. I mean,
They become a different person.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like me being president of Farmingdale Baseball.
And then running a wrestling
According
night.
to Graz.
Oh my God, dude! All I know is somebody told me he's got his Yeti and he's got his popcorn, and it's the funniest thing in the world. And then you're texting me that you're not done till 1 o'clock in the morning and started at 8. That's a 5-hour meeting, dude.
No, we had a 4-hour meeting.
What's going on with that shit?
It's January. The season is starting. We've got a lot of things coming up. We've got, you've been involved in this league long enough to know what we do.
You do a good job.
It's not even doing a good job. It's not about that. It's about the amount of stuff that we do, and it requires a 4-hour board meeting to make sure everybody's on the same page with everything coming forward.
Is when they join? Is it up?
Registration's been open since the fall.
Is it up?
It's up.
Okay.
FDaleBaseball.com.
Okay.
Sign up for registration.
I'm asking you if it's up. If people are doing it more than they have, is less, more?
We're in line with where we've been for the last couple of years. Yeah. So I'm not going to say it's. I tell you what's up is the girls. Girls softball is up.
Gina Brickshell wants a coach.
We got a lot of. Listen, Gina.
I wanted a coach too. I want to hook up with her.
How old is her daughter? We're looking for more people to
11,
get involved on
11.
the softball side of
11.
Farmingdale baseball. To be honest,
11.
With you. All right. So she's 11. Come on down. We don't turn away volunteers as long as you pass a background check. But I mean,
what do you got up there? How many tonight? What did we hit?
We hit 65 more.
Yeah, I didn't share it that much. I just let it go quietly tonight.
Yes. No, we had 65 more. The usual cast of characters: Ann Rothney, Joan Crupiascia, Bruno Coppola, Greg DiFilippo, Chris Smith was on there, Taz was on there,
Mike Bott,
Vinny
Barone, Elaine Barone,
Bruno Coppola. Who else? Leanna Quillen. Trying to think of the list because my battery died on my laptop. Nothing to hide here, folks. Full disclosure.
Fran Gatto.
What can I tell you? Fran Gatto.
Yeah.
Fran Gatto was on there.
Debbie Broderick,
absolutely. Another Green Dog mom. Love Debbie Broderick coming out there, showing us support.
Hey, the bottom line is
season is coming. We got a lot going on. So and we're always looking for people to volunteer. So you got somebody who wants to volunteer on the softball side? I say come on down.
Yes.
We contacted our guy Brian over there, contacted Farmingdale State College softball coaches. They're going to come down and do one of the sessions at the girls' clinics,
right?
This winter.
Good.
Okay, he's got Malloy. We got Malloy coming down. They're also going to do 2 sessions for the girls' softball for the clinics.
Good.
We're doing the coaches' clinic, with the high school and all these college coaches. If you're a coach out there and you're volunteering
on Long
Island, okay, we've assembled some of the best baseball minds on the island.
Absolutely.
From anywhere to Malloy to Siena to Hofstra to
Adelphi,
all over the place.
Post, CIU,
Go to
Stony Brook.
FDaleBaseball.com. If you're a volunteer coach and you want to learn how to coach better, come on down Sunday, February 4th, Farmingdale High School. $20. You'll get some of the best tips and tricks you need to make your team better and to make you a better coach, which makes the kids better, which is what it's about.
The Grinch has something in his hand. What do you got, Grinch? Oh, Valley Stream Hawks.
Well, he would have presented that to Bobby Inns.
So now he's not giving it to me because I'm not giving it to him. You hold on to it.
No, well, Bobby working.
Is that the only thing you
We're
got?
giving Bobby the benefit of that.
And the extra large for
nice.
Chris Smith
Can I
this
see
week,
that?
right? That is beautiful.
That looks really
All right.
nice.
We're on next week. To
Hawks
the
baseball
chagrin of Bobby Lacera. I ask you guys to share the show, please, if you can. Give us a like, give us a love. I'm stuttering.
Please give us a like.
For everybody on Facebook, YouTube, everything else, Minds. Thank you. Oh my God. I'm like a robot, right? Thank you.
Hey, listen, thank you for listening and tuning in for another year.
Oh my God.
I mean,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
All right.
All the best to everybody. Happy and a healthy New Year. Because really, that's all that matters. Your health is your wealth.
From Elaine, great show, guys. I think that's Vinny. Thank you, Vin. As always, I love tonight's show. Good night, everyone. Ann Rothney. And Tell Leanne I'm sending her a shirt. Greg DiFilippo, have a great night, everyone, from Greg DiFilippo.
Let's not forget.
Well, he told me I interrupted. Frontier Waste Solutions.
Yes.
Taking care of business. Vinny Barone's retired from it, but I think it's Florida or Dallas. So
Frontier Waste Solutions?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Psychic Shelby May coming soon. Mike Nicolia coming soon. The return of Teresa Farrell, who just texted me and says, good job. All right.
Return? Why, she's coming back?
I think so. We'll bring her back. Ins 41. We missed Ins a lot tonight. Tell Ins if you see him that we missed him. For Bobby Lacera.
San Antonio, Texas, Dallas, Texas, and Houston, Texas.
There you go. So
he is all over Texas, folks.
Go ahead. You do it tonight. I'm stuttering.
Frontier Waste Solutions.
No, for everybody. For Bobby Lacera, say goodbye to everybody. It's your show tonight. I'm done. Dude, I'm like, hey, for everybody on Facebook.
For Bobby Lacera and everything he does over here at Strong Island Studio.
Cheers, sicko.
Hey, to Bobby Inns, because I'm sure he was working tonight. Otherwise, he would have came down here. Or he's just giving a big FU to Graz. It's one or the other, folks, and we're not really too sure.
Ins41.com.
But ins41.com. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you, Bobby. I hope everybody is good. I hope the new grandkids and everybody in the family had a phenomenal Christmas, because that's really what it's about.
Me too.
Baseball season is around the corner. If you're looking to play, fdelbaseball.com. Come out and play. We love it. I got to promote that. I'm sorry. It's my league.
What is this?
Ann Rothy, Joe Crupiester, Greg DiFilippo. DiFilippo, share the show, ladies and gentlemen. Please share the show. Hello, Teresa. Hopefully, Teresa has another great year of Bat Boy and shows and everything that
Taz
she's doing.
is finally listening after the Frank Fiella show.
Oh, Taz wasn't noticed.
Taz comes in at the end in the last 3 minutes.
Right.
Taz, you've been suspended. I'm tired of you.
Well, we're actually over by a minute. So.
We're over anyway.
You know.
All right, I can take it from here. Gentlemen, ladies, thank you very much for sharing the show, for being with us. For Limo Talk 2024, we'll see you next week. For Board Up Extraordinaire,
How about them Cowboys?
Richard Zarelli. For the man in the back, Bobby Lacera, sicko. For Bobby Ins 41 Inzarello, the funniest man I know. For Teresa Farrell, Tea Time with Teresa, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. here on Strong Island TV. And for me, the stuttering prick. Good night. God bless. And we'll see you next week. Good night. Thank you. God bless. Bye.